Batting second, number 9, second baseman, Corey Wells. All district, all area, all state. Batting third, number 16, shortstop, Will Middlebrooks. All district, all area, all state tournament team. 3A Player of the Year, drafted by the Boston Red Sox and 2013 World Series champion. Batting cleanup, number 1, left fielder and designated hitter, Keith Allen. All district, all area. Batting fifth, number 4, pitcher and first baseman, Zach Howard. All district, all area, all state tournament MVP, winning pitcher of the state championship game, drafted by the Baltimore Orioles and current head coach of the Liberty-Eylau Leopards baseball team. Batting sixth, number 5, third baseman, Jared McPhee. All district, all state tournament team. Batting seventh, number 12, right fielder, Josh Alloway. All district, all area, all state tournament team. Batting eighth, number 8, catcher, Clay Jeffers. All district, all state tournament team. Batting ninth, number 18, designated hitter, left fielder, Blaze Powell. Also playing a key role in that championship game, number 13, first baseman, Ricky Rashi. All district, all state tournament team. And contributing on the mound, number 14, pitcher, AC Holland. All district. And now the men who led this team to a state championship. Your assistant coaches, Tom Middlebrooks, and Paul Phillips. And your head coach, 3A Coach of the Year, Rick Fowler. We also want to recognize those who work behind the scenes to support this championship team. Filmer, Josh Mickens. Staff team, Rakisha Knight, Josh Miller, and Darnell Bruce. Athletic trainer, Greg Fenton. Also on that championship team, Patrick Dukes, John Green, Michael Bryan, Eric Wells. Athletic trainer, Greg Fenton. The leadership of Liberty-Eylau ISD in 2006, Athletic Director Pat Brady, Principal Barry Bassett, and Superintendent Scott Niven. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the group that defeated the top 4 ranked teams in the state of Texas and finished the job with a 2-1 victory over Valkyries. Now, close your eyes just for a moment and listen.
Where it's the 3A state championship game between the Texarkana Liberty-Eylau Leopards and the Valkyries Jerseys. After that leadoff triple, it's 2 outs, 3-2 count. Here's the Fowler pitch. And he strikes him out. Zach Fowler gets out of the jam. And he leaves the man stranded on third as we head to the top of the third inning. 3-2 count, 1 out. Here's the Fowler pitch. Ground ball hit towards second. The sneaks through the gap past the shortstop. And it's rolling in center field, and that's going to bring home a runner. We have our first run of the ball game, folks. Valkyrie strikes first. Taking a 1-0 lead here in round one. Middlebrooks at the plate here at the top of the fourth. Working ahead of the count 1. Here's the pitch. That's a hard-hit ball driven deep in the right center field. And it drops right at the warning track. Middlebrooks is flying around to second. And he's going to have a gun with 1 out here in the top of the fourth. on third. Here's the pitch. Minutes in the dirt, it skips past the catcher. And Middlebrooks is going to come home with the Leopards have their first run of the game. We're tied at one piece here at Brown. Mike Brown at the point with Mike Reed over at third base. Here's the pitch. It is past the catcher as well. And Michael Reed is going to go home and the Leopards have taken the lead 2-1 over the Jerseys. Here is the top of the fourth inning. Here's the pitch by Wells. Ground ball towards third over McPhee. McPhee to Hollis. Hollis on the foul. And we have a double play in the game. The Leopards win. The Leopards win. And for the first time in school history, the Liberty-Eylau Leopards are the state champions of Texas. Good evening, everyone.
20 years later, that moment still lives on. In this program, in this community, and in every leopard who takes the field. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2006 state champion, Liberty-Eylau Leopards!
Hey, no cuss! Hey, my daughter's get over that, take it easy. Yeah, I know. Hey, everybody suck the guns
Texarkana, when it comes to electricity, you do not want to strike out. That's why I trust the pros at Livewire Electrical Services. These guys are the real MVP, voted Electricians of the Year 3 years in a row. Now that's a home run, baby. Need to upgrade your lighting to LED, diagnose a breaker that won't stop tripping, or add a portable generator connection? Livewire has you covered. Power problems? Call Livewire Electrical Services today. I know I do, because with these guys, you're always safe at home.
Ball down the middle, knocks Pilgreen, walks it off for the Tigers. Harvey scores 11-10. Tigers win. Tigers win.
This one put into center field. Hunter Rose fields it cleanly, and the Pleasant Grove Hawks are heading back to the state championship.
2-1 pitch hit hard to Hal. He feels it, flips it over to Neighbors, and that's ball game. The Liberty-Eylau Leopards are going to state. The Liberty-Eylau Leopards are going to state.
How can you not be romantic about baseball?
Number 4, starting pitcher, Brady Majors. Batting 8, number 5, catcher, Aaron Meadows. Batting 9, number 2, second baseman, Keegan Smith. Reserves for the Lions are number 10, Nolan Sturtevant, number 13, Christian Morgan, and number 15, Juan Delgado.
everybody, and welcome to H.E. Markham Park. We're coming at you live from the home of the Liberty-Eylau Leopards. Chuck Zach, Ricky Rushing, and a special, apparently, guest going to be joining us in a little while. But we're ready for a very big ball game, which if you asked me at the beginning of the year, would Liberty-Eylau and New Boston be that big a deal? And you'd probably go, nah, not so much. Leopards won 16-2 and 11-0 last year. But this is a little different New Boston team this year. They come in with a 6-8 record, but they're 3-1 in district play. Leopards are 3-0 in district play for LE. A win tonight gives them a 2-game lead. A loss tonight, and this thing's still wide open. Ricky Rushing,
big game.
Great to have you here.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me. I used to have the best seat in the house, but now I guess I have the second best seat in the house, right here behind the strike zone with you. So
yeah,
I'll
right.
take it.
No,
And,
it's not bad.
And you're right. What a big game for the Leopards. Like you said, it is not the same New Boston team it was last year. I talked to Zach Fowler all day today and kind of picked his brain a little bit. And Fowler won't ever give you no indication of how he's feeling. He's worried about him like he is everybody else. And I bet he's got these guys ready to play.
Well, they better be ready to play. 14-5 Leopards. They're 3-0 in district play. They come in as a number 3 team in the state, and they're going to be everybody's biggest game all year long. You just know that until you get down to Round Rock, hopefully, and maybe get another shot at London or somebody else. But everybody that matches up with them, as it's one circled on the calendar, chance to go beat the Leopards, and they make it even more of a target today. It's the celebration of the 20th anniversary of the first state championship back in 2006. We had a big thing on the field beforehand. We introduced luminaries and celebrities and even Ricky Rushing.
Yeah, I guess so. I try to do my part, I guess, but no, it's pretty cool seeing some of your old teammates, and we tell these kids all the time, I don't remember half the plays and what we did, but I do remember my teammates, and what a great time seeing them tonight, and just sharing memories and catching up with those guys.
Let's give you a starting lineup for New Boston as the Lions come to the plate first, wearing their road uniforms. And if you're wondering, well, aren't the Leopards supposed to be in white? Well, it's pitcher's choice, and Maddox Moore, who's on the mound, likes the feel of the black uniforms better, so they're wearing black tonight. Leopards will start off facing Ridge England. He is the shortstop, number 3 at the plate. Rylan Johnston and Case Blackstone, the third baseman and first baseman, to follow. There's a pitch on the way. That's in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Eli Walker's the DH. He's hitting 4th. Gabe Glass, the center fielder, will bat in the number 5 spot. Nate Skinner in left field's hitting 6th. There's the 1-1. That's low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitcher Brady Major's going to hit 7th. It'll be Aaron Meadows, the catcher, hitting 8th, and Keegan Smith, the second baseman, will bat 9th. So it's England, Johnston, Blackstone, Walker, Glass, Skinner, Majors, Meadows, and Smith facing Maddox Moore. And this one's hit in the air foul as it slices out of play over the Leopard dugout. Defensively, here's how LE is lining up tonight, and it's pretty much the standard lineup when Moore's on the mound. Ty Hawkins is at first, Tyson Blaylock's at second, Huntley Fisher is the shortstop, Zyvan Banks is at third, Rylan Blair's in left, Arian Taylor's in center, and Ethan Berry is in right. Another one lifted foul out of play. Behind the plate, Cade McLeod, and on the hill, Maddox Moore. He comes in with a 2-3 record. This is game number 8, start number 6 of the year for Maddox. He's got a 2.11 earned run average, giving up 14 hits. This ball hit up the box, and that's going to be Fisher with it behind the bag. High throw pulls off Hawkins, and we got an infield single to start things for the Lions.
Good job by Ty Hawkins right there taking care of that baseball. Wasn't going to be able to get the out. Probably going to be a single off the bat. Heck of a play out there by Huntley, and good job by him saving that. We got my man Maddox Moore, wanted the black tonight. He's Mad Moore. He's Coach Fowler's Friday night guy. He's the guy that he bet's going to go over and try to beat these lines.
He's pitched well but hasn't gotten results to show for it. He's gotten a lot of no decisions. As we said, this is his 6th start of the year. He's picked up a save as well, but he's the guy. I mean, as much as you love Gunnar Keith, it's Maddox. This one popped up. It's shallow left, and coming in Rylan Blair, and he'll gather that in pretty easily, although he is looking into still a setting sun out in left field. So there's one out, top of the first.
That setting sun out there in left has always been there, as Coach Fowler said. It's been there your whole life, but it is something to deal with out here in the early innings.
Up next is Case Blackstone. Blackstone, the first baseman today. He'll hit from the right side.
Should see something on right here, 1 out. We're probably going to get some kind of motion going here pretty soon.
We're taking a look at first, and we'll throw over there. Maddox with a very good move over to first. That wasn't the best move. He's got an even better one. Blackstone at the plate hitting .293 on the year. Here's the pitch to him. That one a little low and away for ball one.
Max doing a good job working this runner over here. We know Coach Fowler probably knows there's something on over here, so they're nibbling a little bit with this 3-hole. Probably pitching around him just a hair and waiting for action.
Here's the 1-0, full windup, low again, ball two. This is a sophomore-heavy team that New Boston brings into Liberty-Eylau tonight. They have 10 sophomores, 3 seniors, and a freshman on this roster. So this may not be their year. I don't know. I'd want to see them in 2 years.
Yeah, no doubt, Chuck. Last year there was a pretty good group of freshmen, and they were a bunch of good group of kids, and they all played together. So we knew that they was going to grow up, and one of these days maybe a force to reckon with.
Moore high with the pitch. It's 3-0 now to the number 3 hitter. Eli Walker, the DH, is on deck. Here's the 3-0. That one a little bit low, but in there for a strike. 3-1 the count. Looked like Blackstone was taking all the way.
3-1 count right here. Should see some action. Hit and run, be a good chance still. Good pitch to hit right here coming. Maddox
over to first. Yep.
Great job picking there. I figured he knew something was on.
We're 325 down the lines here, 360 in the alleys, and you can see center field 370 with that elevated fence, which makes it even a little more of a distance to have to hit it to get it over the green wall in center field. Wind a little bit. You can hear it in the headphones. It's 83 degrees when we started today.
I thought that might have been me breathing.
There's a ground ball towards second. Blaylock's got it. Toss to Fisher. The relay in time. It's a 4-6-3 double play, and the Leopards are out of the first. They get no runs. There was one hit, and nobody left on base. Top of the first is in the books. We'll come back for the Leopards' turn when we take a break right here on Texarkana Game Day.
Sports injuries can happen anytime, on the field, on the court, and even in your backyard. At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we treat sprains, fractures, concussions, and more with fast, compassionate care close to home. We're open 24/7 with on-site imaging like x-rays, ultrasounds, CT scans, and MRI for quick, accurate diagnosis and treatment all in one place. Let us help you get back to the game faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com for more information.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the first, scoreless ball game. Leopards about to come to the plate. Let's do their batting order. It'll be Cade McLeod, the catcher, leading things off. Maddox Moore hitting in the number 2 spot. Huntley Fisher, the shortstop, batting third. Arian Taylor in center will hit fourth. It'll be third baseman Zyvan Banks hitting fifth. Dakina Rivers, the DH, tonight's hitting sixth. Ty Hawkins at first base is batting seventh. Batting eighth is Ethan Berry. He's the right fielder. And it'll be Tyson Blaylock, who's going to bat in the 9 spot. Rivers is hitting for the left fielder Ryland Blair today. They will face this defensive lineup for New Boston. Cade Blackstone at first. And by the way, the entire infield are sophomores. Keegan Smith, the second baseman. Ridge England, the shortstop. Ryland Johnston, the third baseman. Out in left field, Nate Skinner, a sophomore. The only senior on the field tonight, Gabe Glass, is the center fielder. And freshman Luke Meadows is out in right field. Behind the plate, Aaron Meadows, the sophomore. And on the hill, sophomore Brady Majors. He's 1-2. This is his third start of the season, his 7th appearance. 2.41 earned run average in a little over 20 innings, giving up just 7 walks and 39 strikeouts. So he is definitely a strikeout throwing guy.
Yes, he looks like he stays around the zone. So maybe that'll be a good thing for the Leopards, and maybe we'll see some balls flying around here. Being so young as they are, we may see some bunts getting laid down first, see if they can handle the baseball a little bit, but we'll see what Coach Fowler's got up his sleeve.
Both these teams coming in with 3-game winning streaks. The Leopards have beaten Hooks, Carthage, and Atlanta over their last 3 games. The Lions with wins over DeKalb, Queen City, and Hooks. And the Hooks win, I think, last week or earlier this week caught everybody's attention.
It did.
You thought Hooks looked like the number 2 team in the district, and then all of a sudden this happens, and you got to rethink things.
Yeah, I think the pitcher England gave him a good chance to win, and he pitched a heck of a game, and they pulled that one out.
First pitch swing, Cade McLeod. It's a left-hander
that is a left-handed shortstop
yep.
over there, and hey, that's what I'm talking about right there. I'm a lefty myself. I never got to play short. Rick Fowler wouldn't let me play.
I don't blame him.
Yes.
No.
We had a guy tonight. We had another guy over there who you may get to talk to tonight.
He could play a little bit.
He could play a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I kind of heard that. All right, up next, Maddox Moore. By the way, McLeod starting the game today, hitting .375. He had 2 hits. In fact, the only 2 hits that the Leopards got in the win earlier this week. Here's Moore up now. Maddox hitting .295. He's probably going to say, I did not have my best game at the plate last time out, and expect that won't happen 2 games in a row.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach had him in the cage a little bit working and try to reset him a little bit.
Pitch outside. 2 balls, no strikes now to Moore.
You see they started him off with a curveball right here. Maddox looks like he's seen it real well, so he's sitting dead red fastball right here, 2-0. So we'll see how they're going to pitch him right here. See if he gives him a 2-0 fastball.
Team high 15 walks.
Ooh,
pitch.
He got it, and it was a good pitch, which means it was a good take by Maddox right there. Good pitch. He'd probably got out if he swung at it.
In there, knee high. Actually, he's got 11 walks. Let me rephrase that. It's Zyvan next who's got 15.
We're seeing some pitches.
Yeah, inside, almost got more. 3-1 the count now. Bottom of the first, we're scoreless. The Leopards at the plate. Here's the 3-1 delivery. That's a little bit low. It's 8th walk of the year, so you know this guy does not walk very many. Moore trots down to first base. I'm imagining they're going to let him run for himself tonight, even though he's on the mound.
Yes, Max is a pretty good base runner, and it's going to take somebody really super fast to get him off right now, and we'll have to pull him out of the cupboard later. We're going to let Maddox run right here.
Huntley Fisher up now. Fisher hitting .347. 4 doubles, 2 triples, 3 home runs. He leads the team with 4 baggers with those 3. He's got 14 runs batted in. He's walked 9 times, struck out 8. Also has 7 steals.
Yeah, what an ad for the Leopards. Played a little quarterback this year in football, and we're happy to have him. And his mom's a softball coach over there. I don't know if I caught the score over there, but they're doing a good job, and we're glad to have him. He works hard.
And Fisher also leads the team. He's been hit 8 times.
Yeah, he's on the plate a little bit from what I've gathered. So it tends to follow that a little bit.
Leopards have been hit 38 times with pitches. This one in there for a strike. Moore started to go and then pulled up and decided maybe not. They count 0-1 now to Huntley Fisher. On deck, Arian Taylor. Breaking ball, that's a strike. Good looking pitch.
Good looking pitch.
Now.
If he can spot that up, he's going to be effective all night, and Leopards going to have to work here.
They usually don't like to bunt Fisher. They don't want to take a bat out of his hands.
Yeah, and I don't know if he's going to bunt my man Arian Taylor on deck.
No, I wouldn't think.
So I think we're going to see some swings right here. So hopefully, they pick some good pitches to hit right here, and it's going to be a damage inning here.
All of the Leopards had zeros in the hit column with the win the other day, except for Cade McLeod. He had 2. It's a weird game. You can get no hits hardly and still win a game.
Baseball is a weird sport.
And there's strike 3 looking. Boy, I tell you what. Tip of the cap to the sophomore on the mound, Brady Majors, with a good-looking pitch, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, good job by that young man right there. I think we might have been caught looking right there. I think he was looking for that good curveball again, and the fastball snuck by him.
All right, in steps Arian Taylor. Taylor hitting .348, 7 doubles, 2 home runs, 14 runs batted in, 12 walks, 12 strikeouts. Moore often going first pitch. A little double clutch from the catcher, and it cost him getting Moore.
Yeah, great job right there. Great call right there by Zach Fowler. Knew he was going to see a first pitch curveball right there, so he went ahead and took the steal. And with 2 outs, we look like we have Maddox Moore in scoring position.
Yeah. Aaron Meadows just had to double clutch the ball. He couldn't get it out of the glove clean, and that little hesitation gave Maddox the chance to pick up his 10th steal of the season. Actually, 12th steal of the season.
Every time AT steps up there, he has a chance to change the game a little bit, and he has a great opportunity right here.
Pitch up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Bottom of the first, we're scoreless. Leopards with Maddox Moore in scoring position. He drew a walk with 1 out. Fastball
Good
just
pitch.
Misses.
Just a bit outside right there. Good pitch by him trying to get AT to chase a little bit, try to ground out or pop up.
Lights are on here. We have a perfect day for baseball. No clouds in the sky at all. Here's the 2-1 breaking ball. That's up. 3-1 the count now. Leopards have Zyvan Banks in the on-deck circle. He's Mr. Walk.
I'm telling you, I was just about to say I may put AT on right here, but Zyvan's been getting hot, hit a home run 2 games ago. So it'd be hard to put AT on here to get to Zivin.
Here's the 3-1. Fastball blew it by Taylor. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes now.
Big swing by AT right there. I think he was trying to make something happen. So 2 strikes, he may shorten up, try to poke it around a little bit.
Boston currently second in the district. 3-2, and boy, got him swinging at one. He went off speed, and Arian was looking for fastball, was late on the swing, but 2 strikeouts to end the inning for Brady Majors. Leopards get no runs, no hits. There were no errors and a man left on. Top of the second's coming up. We're scoreless here on game day.
Tired of banking fees and complicated accounts? With State Bank's My Free Checking account, enjoy no minimum balance and 0 monthly fees. Get a free gift just for opening your checking account, because we believe banking should be rewarding. Great for personal accounts and businesses too.
We are back. Top of the second inning. It'll be Eli Walker, Gabe Glass, and Nate Skinner coming to the plate for the New Boston Lions. They get ready to face Maddox Moore. Scoreless ball game. And so far, an inning in the books, you got to look at Brady Major and go, holy cow.
What a job by that young man, getting 2 big strikeouts against 2 worthy opponents right here. On the road in what I'd say pretty hostile territory. Big crowd tonight. And what did you say, he was a sophomore?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big things come for this team and that young man.
Oh, it's not hostile. It's all love here.
Yeah,
in LA.
it's love. We love each other.
Yeah. The Lovin' Leopards. Is that what we're doing today?
Yeah, Lovin' Leopards.
All right. Whatever it takes. All right. Moore finishing his warm-ups. We're about ready to start inning number 2. Elsewhere tonight in the district, we've got Queen City hosting DeKalb, and Hooks is playing host to Redwater. Atlanta's got the bye this week. Leopards on the road again next week. They've got Redwater on Tuesday, DeKalb on Friday, and then the last 8 games of the season, they only leave here 1 time.
Wow.
It's a crazy schedule this year, and of course the weather helped to change the dynamic a little bit with the first home game against Hooks being moved to the road. Moore with a first pitch in there for a ball inside. We've got the highest paid second color guy I've ever heard. I don't know if Morgan Smith can pay this fee tonight for the talent of Will Middlebrook sitting in.
Hey, listen, I'm here just to learn from Ricky Rushing because I heard how good he is doing this during football season.
I know he's probably a little nervous right now, so I was trying to give him some tips.
How about a big hopping grounder by Eli Walker, a very big individual. Will, I don't know about your beard. Has it ever looked as good as Eli Walker's at first base?
I'm just curious how he can grow it like that as a 17, 18-year-old. Mine wasn't coming in like that.
They used to come get us out of the classroom for that with razors.
Hopefully not straight razors.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're here tonight. Their principals are here.
I can assure you those rules have changed with Ricky Rushing as an admin here at Liberty-Eylau.
We got other stuff to worry about.
Yeah, that's right.
Throw it out. We're not the Yankees.
Not the Yankees. You know they made that change.
I heard that.
They can have facial hair now. So it's
Johnny Damon.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
They ruined it, made him cut his hair.
I know.
Gabe Glass up now for the Lions with a runner at first base. Probably not a threat to steal. Hard hit ball. He won't need to. He'll walk to second base. Back-to-back singles to open the inning for the Lions, and they've got runners at first and second with nobody out.
Look over there at Coach Fowler, and I figured I was going to see what he was doing. He's over there telling Max to get it down. Get that ball up a little bit, and got hammered.
Yeah, Maddox, I've seen him throw before. I've seen him obviously out here throwing bullpens when I come out and see Zach and the boys, and he's got good stuff. He doesn't have, I wouldn't call it an overpowering fastball, but he normally has really good command. But you said it, he's just been up in the zone with that four-seamer, and it's getting hit pretty hard right now.
There's Nate Skinner now, left fielder.
Boston got some big old boys.
We got some guys. I tell you, all sophomores, too.
There's a left side of the line on the base pass right now.
Yeah.
Oh, they run. I thought they ran gold.
Everybody
knows that little hidden ball trick that we've ran a couple times.
When no infielders dove up the middle, I know that wasn't.
Yeah. I'm surprised Zach just didn't pull it out tonight just because he knew all of us were standing here.
All right. Moore peering in. Long look in, by the way. Nate Skinner ready from the right side. They are trying to set up something again behind Eli Walker, and it's too long. Timeout by Skinner.
You know, a lot of these situations like this with no outs, you got first and second, you'll see an inside move just to try to see if the batter will tip his hand, see if he's going to show bunt or not.
Yep. You know, he had Mac. He does a good job hanging on to the ball and taking care of the baseball and holding runners. He's one of the best at it.
I'm really surprised how much attention they're spending on the guy at second base. He is not a threat to go.
Right. I think this is more just trying to get the batter to tip his hand, see if he's going to try to bunt so they can figure out which play to run.
No bunt shown here, and pitch is outside and low.
I'm going to imagine on a bunt right here, they're going to try to get that out of third.
And that's why you see these guys a lot of times, they'll combat that type of defense from the defense, the pitchers, with taking the first pitch and then putting the play on the second pitch.
1 ball, no strike. Here's Moore's pitch. Fastball right there. 1-1 the count now.
And that's one reason you got to love high school baseball. That's a little different from the pros, but you know,
you got to play small ball.
You got to see the small
fundamentally
ball.
sound. You got to hit behind runners. You know, they teach the game the right way, especially over here with Coach Fowler and the way they do things.
Yeah, right here in the big leagues, we'd be looking for a 3-run home run right here to
in today's game,
set this
absolutely.
off.
Hit it in the stands.
Here's the pitch, 1-1. This one hits at second. Blaylock's got it. They'll go for one, and the relay in time. Another 4-6-3 double play. That's 2 in 2 innings.
Double plays.
And Walker moves over to third on the double play, but there's 2 outs now for the pitcher, Brady Majors.
That's a nice play, too, by the second baseman. He went all the way over in the 4-hole, had to flip his body around and made a really good feed. I didn't think they had a chance to get him, but they got him by a step and a half.
Tyson Blaylock, what a play by that young man. He's moved over. He's been trying to make a difference all year, and he's been that guy just, you know, playing defense every day and trying to hit when he can, and he's helping the Leopards out. I'll tell you what, Coach T.J. Cox over here for New Boston Lions, he's got these kids shortened up today. They're ready. All these kids, if you see right there, they're shortened up and they're hitting the ball the other way.
1-0 Lion lead as Majors just continues to impress. Third hit in the inning for the Lions. And Walker comes in to score from third, and they've got a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Ricky, I think you hit the nail on the head with that. You know, everything you've seen has been low line drives or hard hit ground balls. They're not out here trying to lift the ball the ballpark. They're just trying to simply hit it in the holes and keep the line moving.
Yeah, you can tell they came out here with a little bit of an approach today, and Coach stayed on it. Kudos to Coach Cox.
There's Meadows, the catcher, up now. First pitch outside. Cloud chases that down before it gets too far.
We're about to see a mound visit here in a second. Just to probably reset everybody. I can just feel one coming. I can't help it.
Yeah, if he throws a ball here, maybe.
Yeah, I
the
can
2-0
see.
kind of go out. You know, you don't want
reset.
to run. Yeah.
There's the 1-0 pitch. That one check swing, and it's fouled back to the screen. We're 1 ball, 1 strike.
A little crossed up there.
And you avoid the visit now.
Yeah, we avoid the visit. He was coming.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this from experience. That fellow over there, Mr. Zach Fowler, he's about ready to go get him. You know what I mean? All the time.
Yeah.
You got to keep a leash on him too, because he'll go get him.
Here's the 1-1. That's right there. Maddox grooves back in. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's where he's got to live, right? He's been up around the belt most of this inning. That one dotted down and away.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Moore trying to get out of the second. Ground ball toward third. It'll be in the hole. Fisher's going to slip, split, and no throw.
Good job right there. Keep it on the infield. Keep everybody in play. It's going to be a tough one anyways.
Yeah, you're probably not getting that out as far as you are over in that 6-0. It's a long throw. The last thing you want is throw that away down in the corner and let that base runner move up even more.
So number 9 hitter, Keegan Smith, coming up now. Again, sophomore-heavy team. You can say every guy coming to the plate's a sophomore, except for Glass, the senior. 2 outs, top of the second. 1-0 Lions. Another big hopping ground ball. This one foul, though.
Maddox starting to get down in the zone now. Sun's going down, starting to cool off a little bit, and I think this day just got a little bit better. Chuck, like you said earlier, what a day for baseball.
And back to Maddox for a second. There's a lot going on tonight. There's a lot. You guys were out on the field tonight. There's a lot of attention paid tonight to what's going on. You guys have an alumni-ish game tomorrow going on. Trying to lock in and stay focused with all of that. He's a senior now, so you're going to give him a little excuse for this, but there's still a lot of stuff that's not a normal Friday night at Liberty-Eylau. Ground ball towards second again. They'll make the toss to second base, and that'll end the inning. Lions pick up a run, however, 4 hits. They leave 2 men on base. We'll come to the bottom of the second inning when we come back here on Texarkana Game Day.
My name is Cedric Harris. I'm here with Swing Lab Baseball Academy on behalf of Randall Glass. We're excited to add to the fabric of this strong baseball community. We're proud to have used Lone Star Heating and Air as our HVAC provider. Lone Star aligns well with our core values of it being a locally owned family business. We know that we're in good hands with Lone Star due to their reliability and expertise, the quality equipment, and the ease of communication in case any breakdowns happen. We know that we'll be able to get things taken care of.
So today we're here at Swing Lab. We just want to let everyone know that we do commercial projects and we'd be glad to help you out. We do offer preventative maintenance programs as well. We've invested in a nice mobile trailer. We can do your rooftop units, your ground units, whatever you may need. So in the future, if you need anything, please give us a call at Lone Star Heating and Air. We would be glad to take care of all your heating and cooling needs.
We are back. Bottom of the second inning. It's the 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up for Liberty-Eilau's Ivan Banks, Dakina Rivers, and Ty Hawkins coming to the plate. Looks like Brady Majors getting finished up warming up. Will Middlebrooks join us, Ricky Rushing in as well. It is an all-star celebrity cast on the mic tonight.
You know, I got a lot of trust in Ricky, not only just in life, but he was my left tackle.
Yeah.
You know, so he had my blind side.
And I didn't know what the snap count was on, ever.
Well, that was for me, right? There's plenty of times we'd be down in the stands and say, hey, who do I got and what's it on?
I had a middle block.
You're pulling, and it's on 2. Let's go.
And then after the snap, I was all right, though. I go hit somebody.
Okay.
And I had another guy back there with the ball, Michael James. And I
See,
didn't really have to block nobody.
He made all of us look good.
Yeah. I didn't really have to block anybody.
He made all of us.
And you made sure you didn't, right?
Yeah, well, I got in their way, but it didn't matter for LaMichael.
No, you were good.
I was just sadly used as a pawn.
We don't win a state championship without a good offensive line.
There you go, right there. And I will say, looking back, you know, I've been O-line coach for a while, and I look back at the old films, just they pop up, and I thought, man, we could really play. We used to get after it. We did.
Our line wasn't big.
No, we were small.
We were quick.
We could run. That's Coach D, Coach David Daniels. He's probably out there somewhere.
Oh yeah.
And he used to run the fight because he ran the fire out of us. As linemen didn't get any slack. I think he just got 10 seconds more to do it in.
Looking at that lineup I saw out here on the field before the game, it seemed like there was a lot more offensive lineman-looking guys now than there were 20 years ago.
Yeah, Attaway's put on another one.
Late bloomers. Once you turn 30 and get in your late 30s, you know.
You don't have to tell me.
It on a little
yes,
easier.
I'm waiting to get to my late 30s, so I appreciate you.
Yeah, you'll get there.
All right, here we go. Banks to lead things off. As I said last half inning, Mr. Walk. 4 walks in the game last time out. And if it wasn't for Zyvan getting on base, the Leopards don't win last time against Atlanta. 4-3 game. He scores 3 of those 4 runs by working walks. He starts off here with a ball.
Almost lost his bat.
Don't lose your bat.
A little more pine tar.
Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball. Boy, it's in there. Sneaky good. 1-1.
I'd say with the practices, I've been out here with Zach and watching them get after it. Zyvan his baseball IQ is through the roof. He is like a commander on the field telling everybody where to go. Just his baseball mind's really up there.
Here's the 1-1. That one low. 2 balls, 1 strike. He's one of those guys kind of waiting his turn, kind of like Gunnar Keith. You got a bunch of talent in front of him for years, and now finally, as a senior, you get a chance to get out there as a starter and make it happen. And he's moved to third base this year, which is not easy. As a guy who played third base, you can attest to, if you hadn't played it, good luck.
Yeah, it's a tough one to learn on the fly, for sure. You know, when I was here, I played short. First year of pro ball, played short. Then I grew a little bit, and they moved me over to third. And it's a tough transition.
Here's the 3-1. Whoa. And how about another walk for Zyvan Banks? 5 at-bats in a row. He has drawn a base on balls now.
Well, I know Zach loves that. Right? Coach Fowler loves getting the leadoff guy on because then they can get to play in their game, whether that's getting the bunt down where it's hit and run, whatever it is, getting movement, putting the pressure on the defense. That's when they win a lot of ball games.
Zyvan Banks may be the fastest man on the field right now also, too. So
AT's pretty quick.
AT's up there.
There's Dakina Rivers now. He's DHing tonight. Rivers hitting .222.
Speaking of Rivers, we talked about a little football team. Our state championship football team, Dakina Rivers' dad was on it. He's in the stands tonight. Buck Rivers, good to see him. And he brought his son back to L East, played baseball at Dixie all the way growing up. And
one of my highlights of playing football here was when we got Buck in the game against Mount Vernon, and I totally went against the play and just said, hey, go deep, I'm going to hit you. And he hit him for a touchdown pass just to get him one.
Buck Rivers.
Brady Majors now keeping an eye on and obviously itching to run Zyvan Banks. Banks with a team-high 17 steals. He's been caught once.
Yeah, he's going to be picking and looking at him here, and it's a
Ooh,
right off his
the helmet. And let's do that continuing trend. In the game against Atlanta on a Tuesday, Rivers got hit 3 times in a row.
Ball magnet. And he continues today, and guess what? He's on base 4 times, and he'll stay in the lineup with that.
You got to think, knowing Coach Fowler, this is a great spot for a little bunt. Move both of these runners over, then you're a base hit away from going up 2-1.
You ain't lying.
Ty Hawkins to the plate, hitting .327, 2 doubles, 2 triples, and a homer.
Hawkins, another sophomore right here, working his way in.
Showing bunt, and he puts down one that's going to be really effective. He's going to get on base. Bases are loaded.
Pressure play for the Lions.
I tell you what, it looks like off the bat that's a bad bunt. Got up in the air, you think, uh-oh, somebody's going to grab this. We got doubled up, but it was shallow enough. Third baseman couldn't get to it, and you got bases loaded.
Yeah, it worked out. It's a smart baseball play because in that situation, first and second, you want to bunt it to third base, force the third baseman to make that play, because if you bunt it hard to the right side, they could get you out with that force at third base. So that was a perfectly placed bunt.
Yeah, and here's Ethan Berry now, the right fielder.
Ethan Berry hasn't had a whole lot of bats. He's starting to work into the lineup. Coach Fowler trying a little bit different options tonight.
This is only his 14th at bat of the season. And he looks at one down low.
Well, he was hammering the ball at practice yesterday. I was out here with him. They were hitting some off the velo, off fastball machine. It was coming in there pretty well. And he was smoking the ball in the gap. Looked pretty good, so maybe that's what got Coach Fowler's attention.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball high, and all of a sudden Brady Majors, who looked so amazing in the first inning, getting a little bit more pressure on him here in the second with the bases loaded.
Yeah, pressure caused some to rise and some to crack, so we'll see how he handles it here. It's a good time for him to be in there, and he's going to grow a little bit whether he likes it or not tonight.
Yeah, this is good for him.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's fun to see young men right here work and get better. And,
3-0, and immediately after he threw it, he looked over to the dugout.
Yep. Coach Cox coming here checking on him.
Here's the 3-0 pitch, taken all the way, down low ball 4. Leopards have tied it on an RBI. Bases loaded walk for Ethan Berry, and in to score, Zyvan Banks, yet another run for him, and we're all knotted up at 1. It's the definition of small ball. Walk, hit batter, infield single on a bunt, and another walk.
I'll tell you what the Leopards seen some of this year. You've seen some scores close early, and it's like, you almost got to just ride the wave and just keep playing baseball, and baseball tends to kind of pay you off later if you play the game right.
It's Tyson Blaylock up now. Blaylock hitting from the right side. Blaylock on the year is hitting just a little over 100. He struggled with the bat, but he hit the ball really well against Atlanta on Tuesday. A couple of really hard-hit balls. That pitch up in the zone, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, I think he lined out with the bases loaded the other day. A real hard-hit ball. So hopefully maybe we get one over his head right here and get him going, and we've all been there.
Here's the 1-1. Fastball high, 2-1. Top of the orders on deck for the Leopards.
Well, at this point, you just got to make him throw something over the plate, right? He's rattled. He's thrown a lot of balls here. He's got the bases chucked.
This one hit in the air. It's behind home plate, not a play.
Make sure that doesn't find one of my daughters.
Yeah, we got kids all over the place over here. I told them make sure they get the balls and get them back in.
We used to be able to bring it in for some bubble gum. I don't know
Yeah,
if that's
I don't
the
think
play
that's the
anymore.
thing no more.
In this economy?
Hot dogs are up $3.
Wow, 2-2. Swung and a pitch up in the zone, and he's the first out of the inning as Blaylock goes down on strikes. And here's McLeod, who grounded out to short on the first pitch of the game.
You can't expand here. That's the hard part, especially for these young players. You get bases loaded. Everybody wants to get the big hit, but you have to realize he's having trouble finding the zone right now. You got to get him down.
Cade ready. Here we go. First pitch. A little bit high up around the letters for ball 1.
This kid can hit.
Yeah, he can.
He has got the hit tool.
He's slimmed up a little bit from last year. Looks like he's just moving a little better, a little bit more flexible. And
fastball up again, 2-0.
He's got a 2-0 count. So we may see something happen right here because this kid's got to throw a strike, and he's got to throw it right now, and Cade knows that.
Yeah, the last thing he wants to do is go 3-0 here.
He's got runners on all 3 bases that have speed. Here's the 2-0. That one drifts inside for ball 3.
I'm going to look over there, and, yeah, we have the green light right here, fellas. We do have the green light, so we'll see if he'll swing an intelligent pitch right here.
There's a couple players in this lineup, and this is one of them. In this situation, you give him that nod, hit a ball in the gap.
Does take a swing. It's a topping grounder toward third. They're going to come to home and get the force out there. The bases will stay loaded, but there's 2 away now.
A little over-aggressive, right? You get the green light. That's always tough.
I think he might have got the pitch.
You got a little big.
Inside. Got a little big.
Get a little big. The hands get away from your body. You find hitting right off the label like that. He's going to be frustrated with that one.
He's going to go back and maybe find a frustrated Coach Fowler.
And how many times you get a 3-0 green light? I mean, not very many. If I'm getting one, I'm swinging at it.
You may not get the next one.
Well, here's Maddox coming back up. Now Moore walked, stole a base, and got stranded back in the first. Leopards with 1 run on 1 hit. New Boston 1 run, 4 hits. Moore looks at a nice off-speed pitch for strike 1.
That's another kid for the Leopards that has an opportunity to play at the next level. Now, which level that is, that's TBD. We don't know yet, but this kid can play the game.
I got a call about Maddox Moore yesterday.
This one lifted foul out of play.
Yeah, I look forward to all his brothers played a little college baseball. He's got a brother still playing college baseball. And
is that Nate?
And that's Nate. He's up at Henderson.
Henderson, yeah.
And I think Maddox Moore is going to continue playing baseball as well.
Nate's had a good last year and a half. He's really turned around his baseball career at college. Here's the 0-2. Fastball, this one hit into right. That's going to get down. 1 run scores. Second one coming. Nelson Dean going to third. Moore's going to take second base. Ball gets by the catcher. Dean better get going. Here he comes, and he'll score as the Leopards clear the bases to take a 4-1 lead.
Well, you love that from Maddox, right? Not trying to go yard, not trying to hit the grand slam. He just kind of took what he got and drove a pitch to right center right there, and then good base run and moving up on the ball that missed the cutoff man. And there was no pitcher in sight backing up that throw at home plate.
Yeah, Lions kind of showed their youngness right there a little bit, not taking care of that. Ball rolled around, and they allowed a few extra bases right there.
So the 3-0 green light didn't pay off, but Maddox Moore gets Cade McLeod off the hook, makes it a 4-1 lead, and here's Huntley Fisher, who struck out looking. Breaking ball again. Well, they got a book on Fisher that calls for breaking balls.
Yeah, he's not going to get a first pitch fastball, and I think they've been doing that a little bit all night, trying to keep the Leopards off guard, and I don't blame them.
Here's the 0-1. Major's pitch. This one lifted in the air. It's twisting into foul territory. It'll get over the...
I never saw that. I was like, protect me, Will.
Yeah, over
I
the
heard
screen.
you say my name. I'm like, what we got? No,
well, I heard a girl scream, and I thought that was you, Rick.
It was. I was trying to tell Will to protect me, and I knew I was good.
So it's 0-2 now to number 3 hitter in the lineup, Huntley Fisher. He's the 8th man to come to the plate this inning. 4-1 Leopards. Inside, ball 1.
Yeah, Huntley, another kid on this club that just kind of has the baseball gene.
He does.
Obviously, we know his mom. We graduated with her, Jen, who's now the softball coach here. But this kid can play, and he's just a sophomore.
Yeah, he has one of the most kind of just smoothest swings on the team, and we scouted him as a freshman when he was playing for Atlanta.
Well,
he hit a home run.
Freshman of the year, or what was it?
Newcomer of the year last year, and we went and scouted him, and he hit a home run down there. And his mother came over here. We're lucky to have him. He's a good kid, and he's one of those kids that are at everything. He's got a camera in his hand at basketball events, and he's just around. And for a kid to move in, new school, and pick up a camera and go to everything, and the kids love him.
Like that, yeah. Seems like a good kid.
At the 1-2, ready for Majors, shakes off his catcher Meadows.
Let's see what he shaked too. He's out of curveballs, boys.
Yeah.
It might be time to start teeing off.
Yep.
Well, Huntley was waiting for curveball there too. He took that one just about out of the mitt.
He did.
Just to hit our old teammate down there, Robert Bennett, who's the first base coach.
Yeah, we got another one. I forgot to tell that earlier. We got Robert Bennett's coaching for New Boston. He was on that football team. We got Leopards everywhere.
Another one. Oh, got a piece of it, but into the catcher's glove. And so he strikes out for the second time today. But the Leopards put 4 up on the board, courtesy of 2 hits. They leave man on base. 4-1 the score after 2 full. We'll take a break. Come back for the top of the 3rd here on Game Day.
Craving fajitas but short on time? That's not a problem. Just give us a call and place your order, and we will have them ready for you with no lines or waiting. With same ingredients and the same freshness every day. If life moves fast, so do we. No time to waste. Satisfy your cravings today.
For over 20 years, Hoover Stone and Stucco has been building and restoring exteriors that last. And now that same expert knowledge powers Hoover Soft Wash. We understand how stone, stucco, brick, and siding are built, so we know exactly how to clean them the right way. No high-pressure damage, just safe, professional soft washing that protects your home or business. Trust the team that knows exteriors inside and out. Hoover Stone and Stucco, Hoover Soft Wash. Experience built in.
All right, welcome back. Top of the third inning. Lions now trail for the first time. They'll get the top of the order up as England, Johnston, and Blackstone will face Maddox Moore. Tomorrow noon, right here. Big doings. If you want to watch a lot of old men limp around the base.
I was going to say, if you're going to see pulled hamstring in person, come on out.
A red-white game tomorrow. First pitch, this one lifted in the air to left, coming on hard, but it's going to drop in front of left fielder Rylan Blair. Base hit number 2 for Ridge England today.
Yeah, I'm a little bummed out. I'm not going to be able to be play in the alumni game tomorrow. I got a flight out of here. I got to call a game on Sunday.
Where you calling?
Down in Fort Myers. Don't even ask me who they're playing yet. I don't know.
Wow.
We're at that point in spring
Yeah.
training where it's like, just get us out of here in one piece. So we got 3 spring training games left, and then we'll head to Cincinnati to start the season.
It won't be quite as palatial as this.
This is way better. This is way better.
Whatever.
Spring training baseball, man.
Oh, spring training.
It's
No,
tough.
no question.
But Cincy, yeah, that'll be fun. That used to be where baseball started, right? They would have the parade.
Yep. Fastball's inside to Rylan Johnston. Johnston flew out to left his first time up.
And Tito Francona is managing the Reds, so we'll get to see him right off the jump.
Wow.
Pretty old home week. Pitch outside.
Yeah,
2-0.
Chuck, we had Will over here, so I fully expect that he'll have us. So
oh yeah,
we'll do this from the
Hey,
do the monster.
At any point, you guys come up to Boston, we'll have you on for a couple innings.
Wow. I'm on the way,
especially on radio, because with those faces.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Ricky Rushing special.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not putting him on TV. No, sir.
I'll be inside the monster. I'll do it from inside of there.
Hey, look, I'll show you this, obviously, but my background on my phone, it's Maddie and Kinsey, my daughters, who they signed inside the Green Monster.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Here's the 2-0. That one's up 3-0.
All right, Maddox, now's the time to come out here and start walking people. 3-run lead, and now just fill it up.
Yeah, you notice he's shaking out that hand a little bit, that arm. I don't know if he's got a little tightness in the elbow or wrist, but he's shaking it out after that last pitch. This one he comes back inside. I'm not sure exactly what Johnston was feeling. That pitch looked pretty darn good.
Yeah, right at the knees. Yeah. Nice little four-seamer.
3-1 count now. Moore trying to get back in this with the number 2 hitter in the Lions lineup, the third baseman. Comes back again with one on the outside corner. Moore fills the count back up again now. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
This has been kind of the book on Maddox here, is what they've been working on, is trying to throw a little less pitches, you know, and that's something he needs to work on before he gets deep in the season, because more pitches is
There's a ground ball to Fisher. Tell you what, they're going to
another
turn a
double play.
third one in 3 innings.
What a nice, sweet little double play that was.
Pitcher's best friend right there.
I know, just as I'm saying that, Maddox takes care of some pitches right there.
See, when we were playing, Ricky would walk guys on purpose because he had the best pickoff move to first base. It was like Andy Pettit's pickoff move.
Really?
Unbelievable.
That's my fame.
He said he would walk people on purpose. I don't know if it was on purpose, but it looked like it.
It probably was.
I probably couldn't throw a strike.
Like
But, yeah, I played a lot for Tom Middlebrooks, JV baseball, and I used to put P's on my hat instead of K's.
Yeah, pickoffs. There it is.
2 away, number 3 hitter Case Blackstone up, and he gets hit with a pitch on the first pitch.
And that hurt. He's a football player, though. He's going to sprint down there.
And it brings up the big man, Eli Walker, back up again.
This is the big part of the lineup. There's some big old boys in here that they get a hold of one. With a runner on first, they might.
You telling me this was a sophomore too?
Yeah.
Come on, this guy.
Walker.
Sophomore.
I think so.
Can we get a fact check?
Well, give me a second.
You got a guy for that, Will.
I got you.
We can look ourselves here.
Give me a second. No, he's senior.
Okay, that's
Senior.
better. I'll say with
He's
that
a big
beard.
old boy. Oh, he's going to A&M to play lineman. Oh, wow. Okay. Did you hear that, Chuck?
Yeah, I did hear that.
Okay.
Zach Doty with that little
All right,
piece
I'll
of
see it.
information.
Hey, that lets you know that them linemen are athletes in college, boys. Because he come out here playing baseball.
Big chopping grounder to second. Blaylock will touch the bag, and that will end the Lions here in the third. No runs. They picked up another hit. leave a man on base. Bottom of the third coming, 4-1 Leopards with the lead here on Texarkana Game Day. Alrighty, welcome back. Bottom of the third, Leopards have Arian Taylor, Ivan Banks, and Dakina Rivers coming to the plate. Will Middlebrook's hanging out with us. Oh, what are you showing off?
So if that gets stuck on your finger, it's coming off with me and heading back to Florida.
My finger is?
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty darn cool. 2013 World Championship, Boston Red Sox World Series ring. Man.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. I've worn it.
You've worn it a little bit.
You've worn it before?
Oh, yeah.
All the boys have worn it.
I'm not going to lie to you, Chuck. When Will was doing this, right in the middle of this, Will took a picture in the tunnel with Lil Wayne. And I was like, Will has made it, everybody.
That was my rookie year. So we went to Miami. We were playing in Miami, and he was in the club. I guess he was boys with Big Papi because, of course, he is.
Of course.
Right? So,
I said, Will is famous, y'all. That is Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
More than everything else.
It was pretty cool.
Yes.
It was pretty cool. When you play with guys like Dustin Pedroia and Big Papi and all Ellsbury, all those guys' names go on and on, you get to meet some pretty cool people. Not to mention just play with those guys.
And get a pretty cool ring.
Yeah.
And a pretty good ring.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
And some memories.
That's not bad for basically laying on a guy or kicking a guy.
Hey, in the World Series.
And you get a ring anyway.
Wasn't that the craziest play, that obstruction play? And then the next night, we picked Colton Wong off at first base to end the game. So, what the heck's going to happen next?
Baseball's a crazy game. First pitch, how about swinging AT? That's going to be a single in the center, and the Leopards have hit number 3.
AT's seen enough of them curveballs.
I'll tell you what a freak athlete this kid is. Junior, too, right?
Yep.
Junior. Let me tell y'all
this.
He
run for 1,600 yards last year?
Yeah. How many running backs at LE have played baseball? And you think Michael Reed, running back, also played baseball, and a heck of a player.
Michael
Here you
Reed,
go, Arian Taylor.
Where is he, over in Japan now?
Yeah, I think he's stationed over there. He would have been here tonight, but he's stationed. So shout out to Michael Reed. I know he's probably watching.
Ivan Banks up now. Banks with a walk and a run scored. The Leopards brought 8 up to the plate in the second. We'll start it off here in the third. And, of course, they're going to pay a lot of attention to number 1 at first base. First pitch on the way. This one, nice bare-handed grab.
Yeah, Coach Cox got some hands over there showing them off.
See if he's got any eligibility left.
Yeah.
Looks like the Leopards try to slash right there, and Ivan was a little indecisive.
Of course, got John Stilson coaching down at first.
I love the helmets, y'all.
Oh, yeah. That one a little low and outside. One ball, one strike.
John Stilson was a childhood friend of ours, played Dixie baseball with us. We grew up playing the game against him, and we're lucky to have him at LE too.
Talking about throw gas.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. Especially once, we got up in the pro ball with the Blue Jays in their system.
Yeah.
Had some injuries and couldn't really bounce back from a couple of them.
I tell our kids that
he was throwing upper 90s like it was nothing.
Tell you what, I got a shirt with his name on it when the Tigers won state. They rode Slade Heathcott.
Yep, Slade played up there for a while.
With the Yankees.
Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure John Stilson holds like the all-time ERA leader at Texas A&M, and that ain't no joke. That's a bunch of people been through there, and a lot of people don't know that.
Michael Walker, one of those.
Michael Walker's up there. Some Texarkana talent.
Still playing.
How does that happen?
Take good care of himself. That's how.
Yep, 3 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, who pitched in the World Baseball Classic last week too?
Right, for Team USA.
Yeah.
How fun was the WBC, by the way?
Hey, tell me
good
why
was
baseball
that?
can't capture that all the time.
Well, it's hard to, with that passion for 162. That's tough.
You ain't lying.
And another double clutch, getting that ball out of the glove for Meadows. Banks. And the count now 3 balls, 1 strike, 3 and 2 rather the count.
The Red Sox had 15 players playing in the WBC.
Wow.
So spring training games were not fun for us because all of our star players were gone. But 21-year-old Roman Anthony going off for Team USA.
Yeah, but think of all the young guys you know now. This one by Banks. This is trouble right field. It's going to get down for a base hit. We'll see about Taylor, who was slow getting off the bag at second. Now he comes chugging around to score, and the Leopards pick up another one to make it 5-1 on Zyvan Banks' double.
Telling you, kid can play. Right, he knows he's getting a lot of off speed, so he's trying to let the ball get deep, sees that one deep, drives it to right field. That's just textbook the way they teach it here.
Leopards got to change a little bit of their approach because they know, like Chuck said, they're going to be everybody's. They're circled. They're going to see a lot of curveballs.
A lot of spin.
Yeah, and another thing tonight, like Chuck said, there's a lot going on tonight, and I think Fowler likes putting them in that environment because there's a lot going on in the state championship game too. You got to go out there and play.
That's the thing that Zach, Coach Fowler, I had a hard time calling him Coach Fowler because
me
Coach
too.
Fowler's Rick to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right? Daddy Fowler.
You can just call him Zach.
So we'll stick with Coach Fowler. We'll be respectful here. All right, don't tell him I said that. But he challenges these kids every day, and that's part of why they're look out.
Where good job, catcher.
Yeah, pitcher kind of looked away as time was called. Didn't notice it till the ball was already on the way. Home plate umpire not too happy
Carried
about
him a
that.
little bit. Catcher took care of it.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
He's all right. Well done by Mr. Meadows behind the plate. 5-1 Leopard lead. Throw down to third. That's going to be too high, and Banks will swipe third base. That is, for him, steal number 18 on the year.
Wow. River standing up there less than 2 outs with a chance with about 5 or 6 different ways to score this guy. So hopefully he's thinking about that and hitting the ball the other way right here, hitting something deep right here, and tacking on another run.
Infield in as infielders starting to crawl in now. So now you're just trying to get something elevated, something you can hit hard through the infield.
For Dakina, he's just hoping not to get hit again.
Yeah, he should be getting a little gun shy here after the past 2 games, but he's a tough kid.
He had not been hit all year long. Got hit
and then he
3 times on Tuesday and once here tonight.
Yeah, at least it was a curveball tonight.
Yes.
1 ball, 1 strike now as Brady Majors trying to mitigate the damage a little bit. This one fouled out of play. It's 1-2 now.
Rivers homered in Queen City last go around.
I saw that.
At the city. His dad does a lot with Dixie baseball, and he's been a coach on there. Y'all probably know Buck Rivers around Texarkana.
Queen City's having a difficult year.
Yeah, tough year for them. I think the Leopards beat them
39-1.
39-1. I don't know if you've seen that, Will.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah. Somebody on Facebook said the boys' basketball game played that night, and they said boys' basketball is by 48, baseball by 38.
Yeah. I was actually doing that game and saying that exact thing.
Oh,
I'm trying to
really?
get the score. Yeah. They were quoting me.
Oh, yeah, they were, Chuck.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chucky, I ain't going to lie, I'll turn that one off.
So did my wife.
Yes.
Down low, 3-2 the count now. My mom would have kept it on, though.
Yes.
Just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my mom's here tonight, and she's, all of our moms, Will's mom, been here, and she's the same way. She ain't never missed a game.
I love seeing you guys, but seeing all the moms,
Yes.
I talk to you guys.
Yes.
Oh, nice
Rivers.
shot by Rivers. Right back up the middle. Leopards make it 6-1 now.
He hit that ball hard.
That was crushed.
RBI brings up number 6.
I don't know where his pitch count's getting up to, Chuck, but he's starting to get on up there. I bet Coach Cox is getting ready to make a visit, maybe getting ready to get somebody up and moving. Or
you can tell the fastball's lost a little bit of steam also. It's not getting in there quite as well as it was early in this game.
That first inning for him was off the charts good.
Yes.
The Leopards got a chance to see him a little bit in the second, and they figured it out now. Here's Hawkins up. Hawkins with a single and a run scored.
Looks like they got a handful of guys here that pitch a little bit, so they may start, trying to save some arms here and go to somebody else. I think that one
behind him.
It almost hit him.
Yeah, all actually behind his heel, and here's Rivers taking the extra base on the wild pitch. And the tank is slowly going down for Brady Majors.
There is some good audio over here. We're picking up all the
Yeah,
coaches'
we got
calls.
yellow 5.
Uh-huh.
We'll see what that is right here. That is a fastball.
Late on the swing by Hawkins, shaking his head and talking to himself a minute. 1 ball, 1 strike now.
They are pitching us a little backwards tonight, and that's good for our young Leopards. A lot of them guys just sit on fastball all the time.
Third baseman charging in. He's not convinced Hawkins isn't going to bunt here. Pitch out.
Yeah, 6-1 lead right here. I'm going to say I'm probably just going to back them up, let them play a little bit. I don't know if we're going to bunt right here.
It's one thing to be back to be up that close, but then take a couple more steps in.
Yeah, Hawkins can run a little bit, and he's a long sophomore here. He's a good-looking kid and going to have big things at LE.
2-1 pitch. Ground ball over the pitcher. Shortstop Ridge with it. The left-hander throw gets it to first base, but the runner moves up to third.
That just puts my mind in a blender when I see that.
What a play.
Like, I was waiting for the spin move up the middle or something, and it's just like, no, that's a perfect little run on the run throw
easy
for the
for that
lefty.
guy.
It doesn't
do it.
It doesn't look natural. You're right. It looks just like, wait, what?
No, but he's a ball player,
Yeah,
man. You watch him move out there. He's in the right places. He has all the right actions. It just doesn't look right from a baseball standpoint.
Yep.
Just doesn't happen a whole lot. There's just some ways to exploit that. Just like a left-handed catcher. You don't see him a whole lot. He's still third on you.
All right, so with a runner at third, there's our first out of the inning. And here's Ethan Berry coming up now.
What did Ethan do last time?
Walked
Chuck?
and scored.
Okay. Good for this. Good for Ethan.
Shows bunt and pops that one foul out of play.
That's what Ethan Berry needs to be able to do right there.
Yep.
Yeah, with that speed, get him going. Yeah, I just looked over. I just saw my daughters in the batting cage over there. Maddie's pitching to Kenzie. This won't end well.
This won't end well.
She throws hard. She's 7. I mean, Kenzie's 6, but Maddie plays softball. Kenzie doesn't. And we'll see how this goes.
See Brooks Ray Fowler in there too, running around.
Yeah, they're both in there. Yep.
My kid's probably on top of the cage.
Absolutely.
Here's the pitch. Major's ready. Another bunt shown by Berry, and he misses on that. Now it's 0-2.
Barry's going to go to work right here to get this run in.
Yep.
Yeah, I know that's part of his game, and I just, you get the infield in right here. Let the kid swing the bat. I mean, 2 strikes now. He's in defensive mode now. He just got to try to put the ball in play.
And the Lions, by the way, keep the infield in. They're not wanting to relinquish one more run here.
Yeah, it may get out of hand here. I hear Coach Fowler is saying next pitch, trying to get Barry just to move on, and 2 strikes, who cares?
1 ball, 2 strikes. Majors fastball, this one grounded towards short, backhand, and then the flip. Run comes in to score. There's 2 away.
He's made all the plays.
Yep,
Yeah, he has.
He sure has.
That was a contact play here with 1 out at the time. That's a contact play for the base runner. So as soon as the ball makes contact, he is gone. But the way it chopped over the pitcher like that, just no chance for a play at home.
Well, the contact play comes in, is good for you.
Yeah. Tell you what, Barry picks up a couple RBIs tonight in that number 8 spot. Blaylock comes to the plate now. Base is empty, 2 away. 7-1 Leopards as they've scored 3 in this inning following the 4 they got in the second. And this one hit into left. How about Blaylock with a base hit? He'll round first and dig for second. He's not going to stop. He'll get into second base with the Leopards' second double of the inning.
Good job, Tyson Blaylock. He needed that one to get him going. He's out of the box running the whole time, and he didn't field it very clean out there in left field and took the double.
After striking out his first at bat, that's a big lift for Tyson.
Yep.
He's been struggling down there at that 9 hole, but yeah, you just know, and Coach Fowler has had confidence. We're going to get going. He's eventually going to start catching fire, and you keep gambling on that, and you get a swing like that, you think, see, I told you.
Well, Cade right here wants to get his get back, right?
Yeah.
Bases loaded, 3-0 count, got jammed, hit at third base for the force out, his last one.
That barrel will be out this time.
Oh, yes, it will be.
He had to pick his thumbs up last go around.
They're still there. I
can see him.
0 for 2 so far for McLeod. Leopards good runner at second in Blaylock. Here's the pitch. High, ball 2. Thinking last batter for Brady Majors.
Yeah, we're getting close, and Cade right here is looking a little frustrated. I hope he's like trying to get out of the zone a little bit. He better, needs to make him pitch to him and don't go out of the strike zone here.
This is 3rd time to see Majors now. This one back up the box, but to the second baseman. And he drops the ball. McLeod, who's dealing with a hamstring, manages to get there anyway. And we got runners at first and third on the error by the second baseman.
Yeah, that was a tough error right there, trying to get out of the inning. Man.
The second baseman was kind of out of position because they were so worried about their base runner at second base with 2 outs. The last thing you wanted to do is be out of position, a ball get through, that's another run. He was moving back to his position to straight up second base when the ball was hitting it, caught him going back, and kind of threw him off.
So Nelson Dean going to come in to run. Maddox Moore, who's walked and singled, has got a couple of RBIs, comes back to the plate. This is the 2nd inning in a row. The Leopards will put 8 men at the plate.
Yeah, looking for base runner wants to steal third with 2 outs.
Let him do it.
Let him do it, right?
Yeah, be in position. That one
right,
step.
Base hit scoring him from second with his speed anyways.
Yes.
Leopards with an a 7, I don't know why I'm in 11. 7-1 lead. I'm liking 11 all of a sudden today.
Well, soon enough.
11 would probably be 10.
I need to play 7-11. Pitch up high. They're going to let Dean go down. And
Dean delay still. Oh, we did. We're first and third.
Yeah, trying to draw that throw to second, steal a run.
Meadows smart, though. Aaron Meadows doesn't throw that way. He goes to third instead and almost caught Blaylock off the bag too far.
The pump fake got him a little bit. On the pump, he came down a couple more steps, and it was almost too much.
So 1-0 to Moore now. First base open. That's in there for a strike of the knees.
Good pitch.
Yep. Well, if you don't get through Moore here, you got Fisher and then you got Taylor coming up, and then we're back to Banks. It's really a bad spot for a pitcher to be in right now. Here's the 1-1. Good job by Meadows to keep that from getting away.
Meadows been doing a good job tonight back there.
Yeah, it was a good block. Got his whole body over in front of it. You're seeing some good fundamental baseball from both teams, honestly. The mistakes are going to happen. We've seen that, but there's been some plays that go, okay, all right. Like, these kids are being coached up the right way. Yeah. Even small things with the base runner at third base right there coming back inside the fair foul line.
All three down low. You know, Lions struggled last year. I think they were 5-19 a year ago. They've already got 6. They're 6-8 right now on the year. There's a swing and a miss by Moore. 3 balls, 2 strikes. But New Boston went into Ashdown and played in their tournament. And the word that came back out of that from the Ashdown coaches were, New Boston's coming. That this is a better team than you saw a year ago as Moore takes a very delayed swing at a strike 3, and he goes down on strikes. That'll end the inning, but the Leopards pick up 3 more runs courtesy of 4 hits. They'll have an error and a couple of men left on base. We're done with 3. Top of the 4th coming up next when we return here on Texarkana Game Day.
Texarkana, it's game day, and Lost Pizza is ready to feed the fans. From thick crust to thin, we make our dough fresh every single day and top it with all the flavors your crew loves. We are locally owned, locally operated, and proud to support our community in everything we do, from school spirit nights to hometown fundraisers. Dine in, take out, or order online. We're always ready for kickoff. Lost Pizza Company, Texarkana. Fueling game day the local way.
Meet Tony Langford Roofing, your trusted name in roofing solutions. Decades of experience and top-notch service. Passionate about your home safety, we treat every roof like our own. From repairs to full installations, we've got your home covered. Upgrade your roof with our variety of styles and materials. For roofs that last long, choose Tony Langford Roofing. We've got you covered.
We welcome you back. Top of the 4th inning coming up. Chuck Zach, Ricky Rushing, and some guy named Will Middlebrooks just hanging out.
You might want to Google him. Google him.
Nah, don't. You'll find out some things you don't want.
Yeah.
like the coach at Indiana. Just Google me.
Yeah.
Google me.
Yeah.
How cool was that?
Right?
You know, Jenny, my wife, was a sideline reporter for CBS, so she got to do a ton of Indiana games, ton of Oregon games this year, and got to know Signetti really well. And you see this whole persona of, like, he's out there, he's so angry all the time. He is 90% of the time messing with whoever is interviewing him.
I bet she had fun with him.
He'll get off the interview and he'll look at Jenny and go, "How was that?" Just kind of wink at her. No, he's great. He's done a great job there in Indiana.
You got to love a story like Indiana. I mean, one of the worst programs in the country for decades, not years, decades, that all of a sudden runs the table and gets a national championship.
I was watching them play in Alabama last year, and they said, well, Alabama's got the 2nd most wins all time in college football. Indiana has the 2nd most losses.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then they beat them.
And beat them.
Maddox
Moore
Moore
sports.
Back on the mound, Gabe Glass, Nate Skinner, and Brady Majors for New Boston, trailing 7-1, and now being out hit 6-5.
Looks like we've got a little bit of a mic issue right here within the catcher. Here comes Coach Engstrom, Cody Engstrom. Leopard coaches right here, they got a heck of a coaching staff. They got rid of one guy last year. Needed to go.
That kind of weighed them down last year.
But, you look around, every one of them's a head coach, been a head coach. Stilson could be a head coach. He's just here right now. We don't want nobody to get him.
No, he will be.
He will be, but we're not going to tell nobody right now. We want to stay here.
Hey,
but
full transparency, I had no idea they were using earpieces. Are they using
yes, we're earpieces now.
So there's PitchCom, basically.
So PitchCom, Zach's calling all the pitches, and
I had no idea that was at this level.
Yes.
And that's great.
Will, I got to tell you.
Because I don't want to see any more. I know they still use wristbands, but that drives me crazy.
Too much for calling pitches. 46-11 for fastball, and it's all day. Yeah. So now Zach's speeding the game up, calling pitches.
I had no idea. That's pretty cool.
Well, let's do this. I got a buddy that I work with who's got a little one. And they're using it at the little level.
Yeah.
I mean, kid's like
not,
8 years old, 10 years old. They're using it down there.
Last year we had Jarvis as a catcher, and Zach would use it not only to call pitches, but to get on the catcher pretty good. Yeah. There was some good conversation through that.
Oh, so it's not like the PitchCom like in the big leagues where they hit
no,
the button.
They don't.
It's like it's like
it's Zach
recording.
talking.
No, it's him talking in like a walkie-talkie.
Hey, get your butt in the game. And
that's amazing.
You could look down there at our catcher last year, Nate, and he just knew it. He'd wear it. Yeah, it's also a tool for other things.
Can you imagine if Rick Fowler had that?
Oh, my goodness.
We'd have to call time. I have to step out.
Yeah.
All right, Coach, I'm trying to hit.
I got to tell a story about when even we were like 8th graders, we used to come watch the game, and I was standing next to the fence, and some fan came over there and said, Coach Fowler, this is Daddy Fowler, a long time ago. I said, you know your outfielders all got walkie-talkies on? And we looked out there, and they were – oh, Maddox delivers right here, but we look out there, and they're all out there on their walkie-talkies, you know, hey, got a lefty, move over a little bit right here, and they all move in unison.
You were in 8th grade.
I was in the 8th grade.
So this would have been like
this was Nick Robinson,
Kenny
Price, yeah, and Joe Livingston.
Yeah,
wow. And they're all out there moving in unison because they got walkie-talkie watches on.
Here's the 1-2.
And
that's a swing and a miss, and down goes Gabe Glass.
That was a 2004, 2003.
Yeah. Now, you notice one thing over the last couple innings with Maddox Moore, where's he been in the zone?
Down.
Right around the knees and below, and he's starting to get some swing and miss now because he's showing these hitters, hey, okay, I can constantly throw strikes there now.
And he's not a strikeout guy, just picks up his first one here tonight on that. But he's pitching low in the zone to contact. As long as the Leopard defense is solid, he's really, really tough. We had a game with Benton. It's 7 errors behind him. You just want to lose your mind. I'm throwing good pitches. I'm getting it there, and you just can't field. If they field like they have since that Benton game, this is a very difficult team to deal with. Ground ball to Hawkins. That'll be an easy play for him, and there's 2 away.
He's kind of starting to show that vet status where he's kind of getting a little better as the game goes on, and Majors just worked a little bit the other way, but that's a sophomore versus senior. Maddox has been there.
You might see Hawkins on the mound next tonight. I think he's got some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, he does, especially for a sophomore.
He might get in the game.
He's a long
from
kid.
The left side, yeah, good changeup, good 2-seamer.
There's Majors up now, singled in the second.
Hey, here we go, 4.
7-1 Leopard lead. Moore up high. And
I think Majors has been there on offense tonight. Am I right, Chuck? I think he had an RBI earlier today.
He did.
And, pitching and doing a little bit off for the Lions.
An interesting conversation going on with McLeod and Moore. It was a little weird with the dynamic of what McLeod was. Can't see what he was saying, but his hand motions and body language, almost like Maddox may have crossed him up.
That's what it looked like. I mean, that fastball went off his helmet.
Yep.
So he clearly was expecting something else. Which you don't really see much with the whole PitchCom.
He may have thought somebody was on base.
The ghost of Markham Park.
I don't know. Maybe he's thought somebody was on second. He was trying to change his signs.
Good pitch. Oh, just down.
But if you're Moore, you got to keep throwing that.
Yeah.
Whether that's a ball or not, you got to keep throwing it right there.
You'll start getting it.
2-0 the count now. Here's Maddox's pitch. Came up a little bit, and it's fouled out of play.
We're getting to that hour where it's hard to see. You better start pointing balls out.
This is pop-ups go up and disappear this time.
This is where Will is my umbrella.
I got you.
Oh, really?
You're assuming I can see it.
Yeah.
We got Attaway behind us. He might get us.
Yes.
Swing and a miss as he goes upstairs with it. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes now. We're at the 7th spot in the Lion lineup. They picked up a run in the second. They've been outscored 7-0 since then. This one down low, 3 balls, 2 strikes again.
May start to see somebody getting ready for the Leopards. I don't know if Max can go too many more. 7-1 ball game.
He threw an inning maybe on Tuesday, I think. This one back up the box. That's a base hit in the center, and that's second hit for Brady Majors.
Good piece of hitting right there. Just hit it right back where it came from. All right, line drive mentality, not trying to do too much. A lot of hits to be had that way.
Number 8 hitter now, Aaron Meadows, who also singled. Lions had 4 hits in that second inning. Only got 1 run out of it. This will be the first inning that the Leopards aren't turning a double play.
I was just thinking that. I was like, we got 2 outs. There goes the double play ball. I don't know what the record for double plays is, but we were on pace.
McLeod can't find it. Runner's going to go back, and now he's going to finally take off as Majors wasn't sure where the ball was.
The ball kicks behind the catcher at that angle. It's perfectly in line with the base runner at first, and you can't tell where the heck the ball went.
Right.
That's why he didn't go initially.
In a 7-1 ball game, you don't need to get thrown out on the bases.
No, you don't.
Maddox going to reset and get a little wind out here. He got something in his eyes.
Yeah. Just wait. We'll get the bugs out here in a little while.
Yeah, we are down here in Liberty-Eylau, Texas. There's bugs. I'll tell you something crazy about this place is it may rain in all of Texarkana, but this place doesn't get rained on that night.
Not if there's a ball game going on.
We've played a lot of games here when nobody else did.
God knows better than let it rain on this game.
2-0 pitch. This one hit into left. That's going to get down for a hit. They'll wave Majors around. Here comes the throw to the plate. And last minute, Majors decided to hit the brakes and go back, and he probably saved himself getting out because Maddox Moore backed that thing up.
I think Maddox Moore saved a run right there. Yep. Chuck, we got a former Leopard here, Mr. Cutter Ray. He's one of our police officers in town right here, and I'm glad he's behind me. I thought he may come to arrest me, but we're good.
We thought he was in trouble. We thought he was taking him in.
Yeah, he had his cuffs on.
You never know.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, it would be the first time.
Oh, it would be. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it would be the first time.
It would actually somehow would be. Ricky, that's the thing with Ricky. If you guys can hear, he can talk his way out of just about anything.
I talk my way out of a couple.
Number 9 hitter Keegan Smith up now. Runners at first and third.
Good little 3-1 move right there to check a sophomore. Make sure a sophomore don't take off running.
Good call. Got a short lead.
Yeah, I was going to say, he doesn't have much of a lead over there. Swing and a miss. Way over the top of a very low pitch was Keegan Smith.
Coach Bennett over there was coaching him up and made sure he was short.
Smith grounded out to second to end the second.
Ooh, good pitch right there. He just missed. I think Maddox is nibbling a little bit, and
yeah.
I don't know if Fowler's even calling pitches right now. So that usually means, hey, throw a fastball down the middle and let him hit it. We'll play behind you.
Low again.
This is something I've talked about with Fowler because I know he calls the majority of the pitches. But I say, hey, when the game opens up, let your catcher call the
let
game.
Him start
let these kids, because at some point, I know they get to college, and a lot of the college programs call the pitches from the dugout, but you have to let these kids learn how to call a game.
Yeah, and just, let them kids learn a little bit that way. And, a kid will always think, I'm going to throw a curveball at this guy at the 9 hole. It's like, hey, if you can beat him with a fastball, we'll do it that way.
That's the thing.
You'll hit his bat.
Read swings, right? If you know he's late, don't do him a favor by throwing something soft.
Hit his bat.
Like that.
And that'll end it. Strikes him out swinging. Leopards get out of the top of the fourth. There were no runs, 2 hits. A couple of men left on base. Lions have left on 5 through 4 innings. They've got 1 run on the board. LE up 7-1. We'll take a break. Coming back for the bottom of the inning. When we come back, you're on Texarkana Game Day.
Diamond Bank walks with its customers through every step of life, side by side. From the first checking account in high school to the first home or business loan, Diamond Bank is committed to helping you with all of your financial needs. Diamond Bank's growth is the result of the growth of our customers, and we want to help you feel that same growth. We are proud to have the ability to give back to our local school districts, community organizations, veterans, customers, and more in a multitude of ways. Come discover the Diamond Bank difference with local people making local decisions for our local community. Stop by our current location in Texarkana at 5714 Richmond Road or visit us online at www.diamond.bank to see our products and services. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back. New pitcher on the mound for the Lions, Rylan Johnston. Heading to the mound. Right-hander who's making his 6th appearance of the season. He's not thrown a whole lot of innings, 11 innings, 14 strikeouts, 16 walks with a 9.3 earned run average. But this is the time you get some work. You're down 7-1.
Yeah. He seems to be their number 3 guy.
Yep.
He's probably not the Tuesday or the Friday starter, but he's going to come in and get some work right here.
A couple pitch counts right here, Chuck. Majors threw 73 pitches. Maddox is at 57 right now.
So, brand new pitcher. We'll try to put the book here on Brady Majors, who went 3 innings worth, gave up 7 runs. Let's see, a total of 6 hits. He struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, and handed out 1, 2 bases on balls. So Johnson, who had been the third baseman, will move to the mound. They're going to move Majors over to third. So simple swap between pitcher and third baseman. Everybody else the same. And for Liberty-Eylau, it's going to be Huntley Fisher, Marion Taylor, and Zyvan Banks. So for Ryland Johnston, good luck. You get to face the heart of the Leopard lineup coming off cold.
Coach Stilson looks like he's taking a little look, and he's going to get his little jog on across there. Got the flow going.
Take your time, Stilly, on you, pal.
Yeah, we're on you, Stilly.
I was going to say, I don't think, unless that's his jog, he ain't getting his jog.
I don't know if Stilly had to walk on the field, though. He walked. He was a pitcher.
Yeah.
He walk out there, big guy. The big guy.
Hey, Stilly could swing it, though.
Stilly could swing it. He's a TC guy.
He wasn't a PO,
no.
right? Like, this kid could hit. He was a ball player.
He was a shortstop in college, and
Yeah.
I think the story on Stilson was like, hey, as we're pitching here, I think the story on him was he's a shortstop and they needed a pitcher, and he's like, heck, I'll
fill
pitch.
in, and then it was like, 96.
96.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to pitch now, bud.
Fisher looking for his first hit, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And
that ball was elevated right there.
Yeah, count 1-1 now to Huntley.
Big breaking ball right
Yeah,
there.
he's a lot of arms and legs. He's got a lot of motion going on in his windup.
Yeah, look, fastball had a little bit of something on it. That had a ton of break, but
it was a little sharp.
Yeah, it has some late break to it.
It's a little longer kid here.
Yeah. Back and paints the outside
right
corner.
there.
Yep, 2-2.
Huntley asking if it's as far as he's going to go outside there, right there, which probably looks about as far as he's going to go. It's a painted pitch.
There's a pitch on the way. That's up. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I'll never forget my rookie year. You remember Joe West, legendary.
Oh, yeah.
I look back, I had one of those. It was probably about 4 or 5 inches off. Ha! So that's as far as you're going to go? He goes, maybe.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Cowboy Joe.
Behind us out of play. Now see, we get celebrities and then we get legends.
Legends right here.
Ken Buchanan, a.k.a. Chop.
Celebrities, legends. It's a whole different thing. This one hit in the air. This is going to be playable. First base, second base, both going out, and it's going to be, well, how about a ball that's going to fall in foul territory?
That ball got a little above the lights and probably got hard to see. We're still in that little bit of twilight area, and it's tough to see out here now.
Once it got above the lights, it disappeared. Huntley was on his horse, though. It's good to see him get out of the box like that. Just in case it falls, he's on second base.
Exactly, especially on a little lazy pop-up like that, seeing him get out.
Free double.
And even though that's a foul ball, he hasn't touched the ball his first couple of at-bats. That's got to at least feel like, all right, I'm there now.
Yeah, he's starting
to find a little time.
Starting to get in, starting to find some pitches. He's seen some more pitches tonight in this at-bat, so he's looking to put a charge in one. The pressure's off a little bit right now. It's a 7-1 ball game.
He's going to go yard here. What do you think?
You want to make your call? That was probably the one to do it all.
Yeesh. How about 3 strikeouts now for Fisher? He's wearing the hat trick. And it's Arian Taylor. He struck out and singled, scored a run.
He's one of those guys that can change the ball game pretty quick, and every time he comes up to the plate, everybody usually turns around and watches.
Yesterday, they're hitting off that machine I was telling you about, and wind's blowing straight in, and he had a missile over the flags in center field.
Wow.
Into the wind. And I'm telling you, if there's no wind, it's 400 foot for sure.
On the road
Just
out there.
so strong, athletic. Obviously, you know the speed, but he can play ball.
Go back 2 years as a 9th grader, and he hit one out of here, and people were like, wait, what a minute? Who's this guy?
He's sending out of
Bat
here.
speed. Yeah, a little different sound when he makes contact.
Not a whole lot of freshmen, playing varsity baseball for LE. It's pretty hard to get on the team, get on the field as a freshman here.
This team's hit 10 home runs this year, which is, I go back and ask you guys, how many did you hit back in 06?
Oh, man, I think in 06, I don't know that Will hit some, and that was about it. The next year?
06, I don't know, had maybe.
Will hit like 4 or 5? You had like 7 your senior? I hit 2 my senior.
I have no idea. I think I had close to 10.
We didn't hit a lot.
I had close to 10 my junior year.
Yeah.
Oh, your junior year.
Ooh.
You hit more your junior year. That's what it was.
Yeah, I didn't really get pitched too much.
You didn't get pitched to at all your senior year. They'd all went to Zach Fowler.
Well, this team has hit 10 as a team. 7 different guys have homered, which is just crazy. When you go back the last 4 or 5 years, you may see 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Now we've got 10 with 7 guys with home run power.
Yeah. You gotta chalk it up to some of these kids getting a little older.
Mm-hmm. That was Banks with a good bunt. Tell you what, Johnston did everything right, but he threw it away.
Yeah, speed kills.
A lot of foul territory over there, too.
Yeah, it's like the Coliseum.
Oh, my God. Oh, Oakland?
Yes, that's what this place feels like.
Don't ruin my night. That is the worst. Was the worst. They're not there anymore. Now they're in Sacramento.
Yeah.
Waiting to go to Vegas.
Waiting to go to Vegas.
Yes.
That place looks like that's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
You'd probably be there.
You going to want to be on that call?
Oh, believe it. Come on now.
All right, Takina Rivers coming up. Rivers been hit by a pitch and singled, knocked in a run. And by the way, the numbers keep going for Zyvan, who just will not make an out.
No, you look up, and that kid's been all over the place.
3 times up tonight. He's walked. He's doubled, reached on an error. Last time up, 4 walks in the game. So that's at least 7. I'd have to go back and find my score sheet from 2 games ago. Figure out when the last time he made an out. Yeah.
He's a terror on the bases.
He's just a smart ball player.
Smart ball player. If you
Not
go
just
back to the state,
offensively, but go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, if you go back to the state championship game, he gets the call for running into the player there that we actually worked on.
Forcing contact, right?
Yeah, forced contact with the player. Something that me and Coach Fowler, practiced, 3 months before that, and it shows up right there. Yeah. And he remembered it and did it. Kudos to that kid.
It's the little things that make good ball players, right? Taking the extra base, saving runs that way.
So when Rivers will top, ground ball toward the lefty. And did he get him in there? They're going to ask, did he pull him off the bag?
Looks like Coach Stilson said he's got him pulled and he needs a check.
Yeah.
I would check because it sure looked like he came off the bag just
like Coach
enough.
Stilson got a pretty good look at it, and they're all doing it the right way and getting Coach Fowler to come out and check him.
Coach Mitchell asking for it, too. Now the umpires are going to meet, so before we come to an end of this inning, let's see, because we may get a reversal. Home plate umpire is going to be asked, did he come off the bag or not?
It sure looked like it, just the body movements that he made at first base.
Ridge England with that lefty throw over there. He threw a fastball.
Nice little sinker.
And looked like it pulled Case Blackstone off the bag. So now we're going to wait and see. And
looks like the umpires are going to get together.
Yeah.
Now, well, it looks like now they're trying to figure out where the base runner's going to go, so that makes me think maybe he did come off.
Safe. There it is. They overturn it. Coach T.J. Cox not happy now, but it looked like that's the right call.
Yeah, Stilson was pretty adamant about it. He got a good look at it, and
they're going to put Zyvan back at third base because they're not going to give him 2 bases there. But, I mean, it seemed pretty clear that he came off the bag because then you could see him reaching back for it. He wouldn't have reached back for it had he been on.
That might have what swayed somebody.
That's what the home plate umpire could see.
So a couple of errors back-to-back here. First by the pitcher, now by the shortstop. And it brings Hawkins to the plate. 2 out, runners at first and third.
Well, we got a little discussion right here, Chuck. I was going to talk to you about, we talked about some of the home runs, and we added Coach Mitchell. You talked about added Coach Mitchell earlier, and
another freak athlete.
Another athlete out here, and if he just brings his, he's played baseball his whole life up until he's 30 years old. He brings a little bit to the table, and all of a sudden these kids start sending them out.
He was a good pro ball player too. He never really got the big break at the big league level, but through the minor leagues, was still a really good ball player.
Yes, I'll tell you a story about that in just 1 second after this pitch. Coach Fowler's got something on right here. First and third, we're going to get some kind of delay steal, most likely.
And there it is, just what you said. Rivers will take second.
Rivers will take second, scoring run. But I went to college at UCA my senior year. This is probably 2011, and I go watch a AAA or a AA game down there in Little Rock.
The Travelers?
And, the Travelers. Yeah. And there's a guy on the team named Mike Trout. And I'm like, man, is this a Trout from Texarkana? And we all know who that ended up being. And so he's playing center field for this team, and guess who's playing left field for the other team? Coach Mitchell, Jermaine Mitchell. And I'm like, holy cow, I thought this guy. So, I mean, he was 30-something years old, been playing for 10
Pride
years.
Of Dangerfield.
Pride of Dangerfield, yeah.
He was a heck of a football player.
Man, good football player, good baseball player, him and his brothers.
J-Train.
Yeah, him and his brothers. And, You know, he brings some of that. You know, we got big league knowledge all over the place for these kids. And
yeah, his son was a player too.
Oh yeah, we played him last year in the playoff game. And that kid, his son graduated.
Here's the 1-1. This one hit towards short. Oh, England's going to bump that one. Leopard's going to pick up a run. Third consecutive error by New Boston, who are experiencing the wheels kind of falling off here.
Yeah, the lefty right there took that a little bit on the backside, and he got exposed a little bit.
So runners are at the corner still, with an 8-1 lead for Liberty-Eylau. And here's Ethan Berry coming up. Berry with a walk and a ground out to short. Two RBIs so far tonight for Ethan.
Yeah, Leopard's probably not going to come off the brakes right now until this 10-run rule's in effect. Save some pitching. You don't want to play 2 extra innings if you don't have to.
Pitch down low. And there again, the delay, they'll just allow Hawkins to jog on into second.
Pad the stats.
Yeah.
That's an easy stolen base right
Why
there.
not?
So it's 10 after 5, correct?
10 after 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess you never you don't get to see that.
There are some games I wish.
How about that? I seen a 20-3 ball game the other day with the Rangers in the
spring training.
Yeah,
it's a mess.
All right,
well, once you get in the last 3-4 innings, even at this point in spring training, like most of the starters go 6-7 innings, but then you start running until you're like going through pages. All right, who's number 99 today? Oh, this kid played A-ball last year. You know, trying to figure out, but you want to get it right because his family might be watching.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Might be his only chance to step on a big league field, so you want to get it right and know something about him. And that's
what's the old saying? If your digits add up to more than 10, you're probably not making the team.
Probably not.
Unless you're Aaron Judge, 99 is a little different. But if you're 78, you're probably not on the team.
Yeah, probably not. 3-0 count now.
I was 83 my first spring training.
Yeah, you just barely missed it.
Did not make the team.
Barely missed it.
I was up May 2nd though, so
there you go.
11. I barely missed it. So there you go. And what did they give me when I got there? Number 64.
There you go.
10.
Yeah.
There you go. Your math makes sense right there.
Don't just watch it. You're next.
Bases loaded walk now as Tyson Blaylock comes up. You talk about the 5-inning, 10-run. That 39-1 game was only 5 innings against Queen City.
Nuts.
And that was also part 4 hours.
It was outrageous.
How many errors? I think it had to been like 10.
There was a little bit in there.
It was
because there wasn't that many hits. I remember looking at my
13.
not that many hits.
13 hits.
Yeah, 13 hits.
Yeah.
Walks.
There were 18 walks, and I think there may have been 8 hit batters.
Were you calling that?
Yeah.
Hang
yeah.
with them, bud.
Yeah,
we're going to get out of here, boys.
There were, let's see, we put 15 up in the first inning. They batted around twice. And they
batted, I think they scored 15 before they recorded an out.
That's painful.
Something
or
like
they
that.
scored like 12 before an out.
Yeah, something like that. That's one of those you hope, can we please just do 15 after 3 instead of 10 after 5?
Tyson Blaylock's back up right here after hitting a hard
Double,
line drive.
yeah.
Double last time.
The bases are loaded. It's 9-1.
This is a big run right here for the Leopards. 2 of them right here to, shorten the game a little bit.
And save some pitching.
Save some pitching.
And this is all coming with 2 outs. He started this inning striking out Huntley Fisher and Arian Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
An error on the Banks grounder, error on the Rivers grounder, error on the Hawkins grounder, and now a bases loaded walk. And here we sit. 2-1 count now on the number 9 hitter, Tyson Blaylock.
Ty Hawkins on second. No, he's rolling on anything right here. So we get a hit right here. We should have 11.
Ground ball, shortstop. Bobbles it. Got to make the throw. And got him in time. They finally get out of the inning. It was an adventure for Ridge England, but he records the last out of the inning. Leopards pick up a couple of runs. They do that courtesy of, no hits, 3 errors, and the bases left loaded. Top of the 5th coming up. 9-1 Liberty-Eylau with the lead here on game day.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here. And we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Millette. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
Welcome back. Top of the 5th. Leopards with a commanding lead over New Boston, 8-1 or 9-1, depending on who you believe.
Yeah, I don't know where.
I think 8. Scoreboard says 9, but they're clearing it, so now we got to check it.
Yeah, I get to talking over here, so I have no idea, and I will drag y'all down too with me. So sorry. We will get off on a tangent and forget there's a baseball game going.
Oh no, we don't forget.
I think Maddox Moore here is probably on a short leash. If he throws 2 suspect balls up there, we may see a visit from the big fella.
He's at what, 57 pitches right
57,
now?
so
this probably I could see this maybe being his last
yeah.
inning. Just you don't want to overdo it. You got.
I don't know how many.
Maybe
Chuck probably knows more than me. I don't know how long he's been going. I don't know if Fowler's trying to start stretching him a little bit here. You know, he might have plans to go 80 tonight with him.
Well, yeah. Zach does a good job of just using the old eye test, too. Let's see how the ball's coming out, see if he's around the zone or not.
Yeah, there's 2 right there. So this is at the point I'm telling you, Fowler's starting to walk around pretty heavily.
We're back at the top of the order. Ridge England leading things off. He's 2 for 2 today. He's got 2 hits. Majors has 2 hits. Meadows has 2 hits.
There's a little part of that lineup we've had a hard time getting out tonight.
Yeah, rest of the lineup has 1 hit. This one fouled back, so it's 0-2 now to Ridge England. England, Johnston, and Blackstone, 1, 2, 3 hitters in the Lion lineup.
Ridge's been on the last 2 of those pitches right there. I'm sure we'll see his off speed here.
By the way, they got it right. It is 8-1.
See, 8-1. I didn't think I was losing my mouth. 3rd strike's going to get through McLeod, and that'll allow England to get on for a 3rd time today. Moore with his 2nd strikeout, but doesn't get an out of it.
Yeah, you don't like to see that, especially when we're trying to save pitches here. But it gives him an opportunity to have 4 strikeout inning. Hey.
Well, no, it gives him an opportunity for another double play.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Yeah.
So you got to think big.
I didn't think about that.
And on first pitch, how about that?
Johnson's hit one already. He hit his double play back in the 3rd. This one lifted foul out of play near the softball field. Johnson's flown out and hit into a 6-3 double play.
You know, at the beginning of the game, these guys are hitting the ball the other way. I think the Leopards are staying away. Now they look like Coach Feather's starting to go in a little bit on them, and they're trying to change their approach, and that ain't easy to do.
Ooh, and that's way in on him.
Way in.
That got the hands.
That's exactly what I think the Leopards have been trying to do, is starting to go in on these guys a little bit.
Yeah, that's bad for Rylan Johnston. That's
a wrist.
A, painful, and B, maybe worse than
I think
just it hurts.
Will knows a little bit about that. I was watching a game with Will one time. One ran in there on your wrist. And
was that when I was with Texas?
I think it was Boston.
Well, my rookie year in 2012 ended. I took 99 off my right wrist. I up and in, chased me up and in, broke my wrist, broke 3 bones in there. Ended my season.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I had a bad problem of getting out of the way. I was hanging in there, you know.
Which that's good in high school, but big leagues. Go ahead and step out of the way. There's some money on the line.
You start seeing pitches start with a 9. You need to get out of there.
You need to play tomorrow.
Yeah, get out of there.
You want to stand there with Mason Miller?
Yeah, right. I don't know how you hit them. Yeah, you hear it better than you see it, right?
That kid, Mizorowski in Milwaukee, I mean, they're throwing 100, not just 100 now, but we're going 102, 103.
With movement, right? It's not straight either. And 3 pitches.
Yeah.
Right? Good secondary stuff. So that's something where we have a kid named Peyton Tolley, who's a rookie last year, got up with us, throws 100 from the left side, but doesn't have much secondary pitches, right? So he's trying to develop the secondary pitches, because it doesn't matter how hard you throw 105 if you want. If that's all you can throw,
they're going to time it
big
up.
league hitters are going to hit it.
Ask Josh Hader.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, Hader had to develop some.
Yeah.
If he didn't find something else, and it's why he became expendable in Milwaukee.
Right.
You got to come up with something else. All right, number 3 hitter up now. That's Case Blackstone. He's heading into a double play and been hit by a pitch, and he swings the first one in the hole now 0-1.
Pretty good swing by him right there.
Johnston staying in the game, so apparently the coaches decided, you're not hurt that bad.
Get out
Stay out there. This one hit in the air. Fisher's out into shallow left, and he'll make the catch actually at the edge of the infield dirt for the first out.
Hadn't been a whole lot of balls up in the air today. It's been a lot of hard-hit line drives and ground balls.
Yeah, I don't know if the outfield's I know that Rylan Blair caught a ball out there in left field earlier. I don't know if right and center's been working.
Have not.
AT's had a quiet night out there.
Well, he's had one, and so was Barry out in right field. Nothing hit them.
He's the senior.
Yeah. Citizen. Eli Walker.
So he said going to Texas A&M?
Yeah.
Texas A&M to play O-line, I hear.
Texas A&M.
Texarkana. Okay, good.
You faked me there. I was like,
yeah,
goodness gracious.
I heard A&M Texarkana. He'll be on the first team.
That's cool. Good for him.
That is super cool.
Single and a ground out. This one lifted up. This is coming in our neighborhood.
I can't see it, Will.
It's a little behind us, but not far.
I could have made a plate if I wanted. That's the last thing I need to do is get up, draw attention to myself, and drop it.
Yeah, that would be good.
All right.
I seen nothing.
And you know phones are on, so somebody's going to film
nobody,
it.
Right?
Yeah,
nobody.
You'll be on Barstool by the end of the night.
Oh,
and then you start getting, that's Middlebrooks. That's about right.
Yeah, he clanked it. E5.
Isn't that weird, having to go through life knowing somebody's recording you or looking at you all the
You get to
time?
a certain point, you don't care.
Well, I guess. But
you don't care.
I mean, Ricky's got that problem.
Yeah, somebody records me in
paparazzi
Cass
always
County,
around
I got
him.
a problem.
Yeah.
I don't think you can find my house. That's the way I like it.
Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball, grounder.
Yeah, breaking ball stayed up right there, Chucky.
Right through Banks. There's a run coming in to score. Second one's going to stop at third. We got us a 8-2 game. 2 hits now for Eli Walker.
Yeah, that curveball stayed up a little bit and middle of the zone, and usually get hurt there.
Well, you wondered about the leash. Fowler's out of the dugout. He walked about 15, 20 feet and then turned around.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's pushing him a little bit. He's probably going to go to 80 or 85 for him and get him a little work, push him a little bit, stretch him, sweat him a little bit, and we'll probably see a change here.
You know, offense is going to have to come to life. They're going to 10-run anybody.
Yeah.
8-2 score. Runners at second and third. Gabe Glass up now. Ground ball again. Fisher to backhand it. They're going to go to third to get the out there, give up the run to make it 8-3, but there's a second out of the inning.
Yeah, nice play. They're actually working on that at practice yesterday. They're making that read, hitting the ball in between, hitting the chopper, and shortstop and third baseman having to make a read. Are we going to go to third base for that out, or we go to first? So that was a nice little play.
In an 8-2 ball game, we'll trade a run for an out right there.
100%.
They're running out of them.
Left fielder Nate Skinner up now. Double play grounder in the second. Grounded out to the first baseman in the fourth.
Well, fellas, after this one,
You're out.
I'm going to go play with the girls a little bit. I got to enjoy them. I don't get to hang out with them here.
Yes.
Yeah, you better.
Get out there. Go over there on the cage, and
I
you may be
planned
playing
on an inning, and I got sucked in.
I love it.
Because this is fun, and hanging with you boys,
See.
and this was good.
We'll get you an invoice written up. We'll send it to Morgan Smith. I don't know what your daily rate is, but Morgan's going to have to, come off a trip to Wyoming or something so that he can pay for it.
You know, he's going to try to come up to Boston at some point this summer and do a little something. So that might be in the works of him coming up and following me around and coming in the booth with me.
Awesome.
So be on the lookout for that possibly down the road.
Here's the 0-1. This one slicing foul out of play. 0-2 now.
And of course, Morgan was like, oh, well, this weekend the Yankees are there. I said, buddy, I can't get free tickets for that series. They sell every seat twice.
When the Twins come in, you can go to the game.
Yeah. We'll
Bring your whole family.
Let's find a Tuesday that somebody else is not called the Yankees is there.
Right.
Although it'd be a good time.
Morgan Morgan does a heck of a job. I mean, I know a lot of people may not know Morgan, what he did, but, I mean, he literally just brought sports to see everybody.
Boys, thank you very much.
It's good seeing you, my
pleasure.
friend.
That was fun.
Will had a blast. I'm knocked off my bucket list.
Hey, we'll hang out a little bit.
We'll do it
later,
again.
all right?
I'll see you later.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys did a great job.
Inning over.
Bubba's
Couple of runs come in.
We'll sell some tickets at Bubba's tonight.
2 runs come in for the Lions. We'll take a break. We're coming back. Bottom of the 5th, 8-3 score here on Game Day.
At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we provide fast and compassionate emergency care for all ages. From cardiology to pediatric to outpatient imaging, our board-certified physicians are dedicated to exceptional care when we need it most. Our on-site laboratory offers full diagnostic testing, including MRIs, X-rays, CT scans, and ultrasounds, allowing for comprehensive care in one location. Conveniently located off Calhoun Creek Road, open 24/7, we're ready to help you feel better faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com today.
Hey, I'm Josh Charette, project manager with 2B Builders. We're a local GC here in Texarkana. We have Lone Star out here doing our heating and AC. They do a good job for us. We really appreciate the customer service that they provide. I know that at Lone Star Heating and Air, I can always call Matt or Dave, their head commercial HVAC guy, and they will always pick up the phone when I need them. And that's a big thing when we're working out here on these commercial projects. Usually when we're in a bind, we need something and we need it pretty quickly, and we can rely on Lone Star for that.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 5th. Leopards with an 8-3 lead. Cade McLeod, Maddox Moore, and Huntley Fisher coming to the plate. And looks like Rylan Johnston going to stay out there.
Yeah, it looks like we got the meat of the lineup up here, so maybe take a hard run at these couple runs right here.
Well, you get those 2 back and pick up a couple more. Maybe we're talking about 10 runs.
Yeah.
We need a 5-run inning.
5-run inning, you know the Leopards are looking for it.
McLeod starting things off with a swing and a foul. He is a ground out, a fielder's choice, and reach on an error, so he's 0 for 3.
Yeah, the Lions did a good job pitching him tonight. They kind of kept him off guard a little bit.
Here's the 0-1. They get 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a little bit wide.
Just missed. That was going to put him in a bad situation right there. That was a pretty good pitch.
Fun having Will Middlebrooks with us for a few minutes.
Man,
Tell you what.
That was so much fun. You know, he's one of my best friends, and, you know, he lives out there, so anytime I get to see him, it's so much fun.
Here's the 1-1. Well, that's a pretty good-looking pitch.
2 of them right there. Yeah, Will and, like I said, Will and his wife Jenny, you know, a lot of people know them, and they haven't changed a lick. They're just still good old people. And, you know, he comes out here as much as he can, so it's good to see him.
There's the 2-1 pitch now. This one hit in the air. That's playable in shallow right. Coming on. It'll be the second baseman. He can't get it. Get a glove on it, but can't hang on. And McLeod, who's still dealing with that tender hammy, not going any further than first base. He'll take that, and they'll call it a hit and be generous with it.
The second baseman I caught that in right field. I don't know if the right field ever seen it. He was playing on the wall, though.
And he's got Luke Meadows, the freshman, out there in right field. So it's tough at night anyway, looking up in the lights. You got a 9th grader that's not really done this a whole lot, and you got him playing back a mile.
You got to sprint for that ball.
And having to come up to find it, yep. So here's Maddox. Moore is 1 for 2. He's walked, he's struck out, and he's singled. He's driven in a couple of runs. Got 1 stolen base as well. Nelson Dean in at first base. He's running for McLeod. Pitch low, ball 1.
Nelson Dean's another kid. He's trying to find his spot on this team and where he can help out, and he's starting to fit in, and he's out here running right now. And like I said, you know, they need a runner, especially for Cade McLeod.
Yep. That's a good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to Moore.
Yeah, Moore was going to offer, but it was so far looking outside and came back and clipped that corner. That's a hard pitch to swing at.
Maddox fooled in his last at-bat. Swung kind of late at a breaking ball. I think he was looking for something else and tried to hold up and then had to swing. Good block that time by the catcher, Aaron Meadows. It's Aaron behind the plate and Luke out in right field, the 2 Meadows boys. Luke a freshman, Aaron a sophomore. And it counts 2 balls and 1 strike now. Oh, and that got Moore, and he grimaces as that one bounces off of his left arm.
It's on the left one. He'll go down there and talk to Stilson and jog that one out. I know that hurt. Payback. Yeah, a little payback.
Well, yeah, it's exactly right.
It's the same kid.
Yeah, Johnston's the one that got hit right on the wrist, and Maddox got hit on the arm, and they'll bring a runner in for him.
Who we got in the runner here? Is that Ryan Blair? I can't see a number.
Crockett.
Oh, Crockett Bennett. Okay, yeah. All right, Crockett Bennett, another youngster out there, sophomore for the Leopards. This may be his varsity debut.
No, he's been with him.
He's been with him.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
I
been
don't know
with
if
him for a
he's.
while.
I know he's been hurt a little bit, and so good deal.
So here's Huntley Fisher, who wants to get rid of those first 3 at bats. He's over 3 with 3 strikeouts. And boy, it looked like the backswing of that got the catcher.
Yeah, that was a big old swing right there, and might be a little out of frustration, but Huntley Fisher's going to get back in there and find it. He's going to go over there and talk to Coach Fowler for a second.
The Leopards have runners at first and second, nobody out. Bottom of the 5th, 8-3 game. They've been out hit 8-7. They are on the good side of the score, 8-3, and they're on the good side of the error column. 5 errors for the Lions and 1 for the Leopards. We almost had a disaster here. That bug get you? Almost.
The June bugs are out, y'all.
Yeah. Pitch down in the dirt, and that's going to let the runners move up.
We're in March, and the June bugs are here. But Chuck said the bugs will come.
Yeah. June bugs aren't terrible. The annoying ones are yet to come.
I swallowed a big June bug on the way here.
Here's the 1-1. That's up high. 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 the count. Bases, well, second and third are occupied. First opened up on that wild pitch just a second ago. Here's the 2-1. 3-1 now. Fisher with a discerning eye trying to get on base for the first time tonight.
Yeah, I bet Coach Fowler right here wants him to stay short. Don't get too big right here. Find your barrel, get going. Get that ball starting to look a little bigger.
And he pops this up. Playable in foul territory. It'll be Johnston, the third baseman / pitcher, comes over to grab that.
Just missed it.
And in foul territory, he retires Huntley Fisher for the first out of the inning. Marion Taylor up now. Taylor with a couple of strikeouts and a single. He scored a run back in the third. And you just get the feeling that Taylor's about to unload on one, whether it's a long ball out of here or just a hard hit ball. You just get the sense.
I don't know that, Tyson Blacks hit a ball hard tonight, and we may have another one, but they've been keeping us off guard a little bit.
Yeah. It's a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Lions lost to the Leopards 16-2 and 11-0 last year. They're a much more game team right now. 8-3 the score. Right, inside, 1 ball, 1 strike now to Arian Taylor.
Yeah, it's baseball. Like I said, baseball's a weird game. As ugly as innings they've had, as ugly as innings as it's had, they're right in the middle of this.
Yep. Here's the 1-1. This one, I got under it just a little bit and fouled it back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And I have a feeling maybe even that 2 runs that came up in the last inning may keep Maddox Moore in for another inning. I don't think Zach's feeling completely comfortable that this is in hand yet.
Yeah, we're just down 5, and we got Ty Hawkins down there warming up right now, though, so he either has a short leash or he's going to go with Ty.
Ooh, just wide. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And take.
Of course, Moore got hit on the left arm earlier in this inning, so he may have had enough of we're not going to get Maddox banged up anymore.
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He may hand it to the sophomore.
Oh, boy, got it under it just a little. It's a sky-high fly.
That is a big league fly ball right there.
Yep. Center fielder grabs it, will tag up the runner from third, coming home, and he'll slide in safely to make it a 9-3 lead now. An RBI for Arian Taylor on the sacrifice fly to center field.
Probably not what AT wanted right there, but you got to take, in baseball, you got to take what you get when you get it. So maybe that'll get him going and take that RBI.
Nelson Dean scoring from third.
We got dollar hot dogs, Chuck.
Yeah. Crockett Bennett tagged up and went to third. Well, I could use a dollar hot dog right now.
I'm telling you, if somebody, the mic drops in a second, it's me.
You know what's better than a dollar hot dog?
A free one.
Well, that obviously, but 2 of them.
Oh, you ain't lying.
Two $1 hot dogs.
Yes.
All right, here's Ivan Banks now. Pretty soon you're going to have to call him Mr. Banks.
Yes.
Walk, double, reached on an error, scored 3 runs, is driven in 1. Ow, and he just got hit by a pitch as he tried to square and bunt, and he's going to be on for a 4th time again tonight.
I couldn't tell where it got him, Chuck. Did it get him?
It got him on it looked like the hand.
On the hand.
That is 8 consecutive at-bats. Ivan Banks has reached base. But he's feeling the effects of that one.
Yeah, this one came with a little pain with it, and he's a pretty tough kid. He's about to go. He didn't take Coach Fat long. He walked up, and Banks said, "I'm good." He's walking out there. But, hey, that's pretty wild. I don't know that anybody knows that he's been on base 8 times.
And it may be more. I don't have my score sheet from 2 games ago against Carthage to see what he did then. Of course, he hit the home run that day.
He hit the game. That might have been his last at bat.
No, I think he struck out the next one after that. I think
he hit the go-ahead in about the 5th or 6th.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he made it back up. He might have.
I think he hit it in the 4th or 5th.
Okay. And it was about to go ahead.
And he had looked terrible in the at-bat before. The 2 at-bats before, he struck out and looked terrible. And then got a hanging curveball and took one out of the park.
So he's a big opponent, Carthage.
He may be 9 in a row.
Very likely.
He's going to take off and go here, and they're going to try to get a run in on it, and there it is. Run scores. Zyvan's going to be forced back to first and then tagged, but that 3rd out comes after the run score, so the Leopards get back the 2 they gave up in the top of the 5th. They make it a 10-3 lead, and we're going to take a timeout. A couple of runs score for LE. They do that courtesy of 1 hit, and then leave nobody on base. 10-3 the score. We're going to take a break. Come right back here on Game Day.
Start your day with seamless transactions. Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
All right, welcome back. New pitcher for Liberty-Eylau. Maddox Moore's night is finished on the mound. He's going to move over to shortstop. Huntley Fisher to first base, and former first baseman Ty Hawkins will come into pitch here in the top of the 6th. The bank on Moore. He gave up in 5 innings, he gave up 3 runs, 8 hits, walked, how many do I have here for bases on balls for him? I don't know that he walked anybody. Did not have a base on balls. Picked up 2 strikeouts, and hit 2 batters.
Hit 2 batters. They had testament to the Lions tonight. They have not struck out a lot. They've been putting balls in play and making the Leopards work on defense.
So in comes Ty Hawkins now. This is for Hawkins' appearance number 8. This will be his 3rd relief appearance. He's gone 17 innings, given up 10 hits, 9 runs, 7 of those earned. 8 walks, 18 strikeouts. Earned run average is 2.88, and he's got a 3-1 record. So he's not going to get credit for anything here. The Leopards hold on to the 7-run lead, but he will get at least an inning worth of work, and he's going to face the bottom 3rd. As Brady Majors, Aaron Meadows, and Keegan Smith are scheduled to hit.
Yeah, just kind of tell you a little bit about Ty's stuff. You know, he's a sophomore, and he leads the team in strikeouts. So, you know, he's got some good stuff as a sophomore.
Majors 2 for 2 against Maddox Moore. And now he's ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Actually, I think Gunnar Keith may have the most.
Oh, you know, I might have looked over Gunnar.
Got 35.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to Gunnar. I didn't think about the old. I know he threw a no-hitter today. I looked right past Gunnar. You're right.
That's in there for a strike. But the 3 main pitchers, Moore, Keith, Hawkins, nobody with an earned run average higher than 2.8, and that's tied with a 2.8 earned run average. As a team, this team has a 2.3 earned run average. So they can get the job done. They're hitting 282, 283 as a team.
You know, in a series game, you got to have 3, at least 3.
Yeah,
so,
I'm going to say at least. You'd like to have 4.
You ain't, yeah, there is no doubt. I mean, you never know. You could play back-to-back nights and a couple hours rest. And
here's the 3-2. This one lifted foul out of play.
Coach Fowler's going to get him some work, and because he knows this kid's going to throw deep in the game at some point, and it might be on a big Saturday.
I'll tell you what, who's been surprising is Ethan Berry.
Yeah.
Berry's got 20 strikeouts in 16 innings.
Berry's a left-hander, kind of, he's nasty.
Another foul back. Tell you what, this kid gets his cuts. Brady Major just impresses.
Yeah, Major's doing a good job tonight, and he may be somebody to remember when the all-district meeting comes up. The Leopards know they had a hard time with him.
Yep. Oh, and he looks at strike 3, though. He got fooled.
Yeah, that ball's up a little bit. 10-3 ball game. He's probably expanded a little bit, and he's better swing at that pitch.
You know, when you're guessing A and you get B, you look bad. You're like, ooh,
yes.
Should have swung at that, but that wasn't what I was expecting. There's the number 8 hitter now, Aaron Meadows. Meadows with 2 singles himself. Again, this bottom part of the order coming into this inning, 4 for 4. Ooh, good fastball.
So this is the freshman Meadows here.
Yeah. No, this is none of the freshman doesn't hit.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay.
Luke doesn't hit. This is the catcher.
This is the catcher. Good swing by this kid.
10-3 Leopard lead. Top of the 6th. Swing and a miss again. I'll tell you what, if Hawkins can throw like that,
he's going to give some people some trouble.
He's going to be a nightmare for some folks.
Yeah, his ball's running around a little bit. It's backing up to his arm side, and he's got some good stuff.
And being a lefty makes it even that much more. Here's the 0-2. Missed it wide. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I like to see him working fast as he is right here, and he's back on the rubber looking for the next pitch.
Leopards go to Redwater on Tuesday.
At Redwater, is there any rain between here and there?
I was about to say, ground ball towards short. Moore's got it. Throw a little short, but Honey Fisher does a nice job with the scoop to save the out.
He does. I've been in Coach Fowler's classroom a little bit here and there watching some film, and I have noticed that Huntley's a pretty good first baseman over there with some scoops.
You're not kidding.
He saves some runs there, and a lot of times the first baseman, they don't. If you're sitting in the stands, that just looks like a play, but that's a hard thing to do right there.
Defensively, you put Ty Hawkins out in right field. You put Huntley at first, Maddox at short. This is a really good defensive team.
You're good defensively.
You move pieces around, it starts to change a little bit. But Hawkins is so good out in right field. He saved Gunnar Keith's no-hitter with 2 diving grabs in right field.
And, in a ball game like that, he's just playing for his teammate right there, trying to get him something. That's something cool to look at right there. Is he out there making plays for his pitcher?
2 balls, no strikes now for the number 9 hitter, Keegan Smith. That's a strike. 2-1.
Pitch.
Smith 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. Leopards trying to grab by the throat, first place in this district. There's a late swing and miss, and that's strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ty Hawkins working pretty fast right here.
Yeah, he is. I don't know if I'm not standing in the box, I don't step out just to slow him down.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck out 2 in the inning. Nothing for the Lions.
That was a dominant inning.
Yeah, on the change of pace by bringing in Hawkins. No runs, no hits, 2 strikeouts. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Leopards will have Rivers, Hawkins, and Barry at the plate when we return here on Game Day.
Hi, I'm Jay Strickland, 2nd generation master electrician. This is our team here at Livewire Electrical Services. Your safety is our top priority. That's why with every service call, we do a visual safety inspection for our customers, because small things can turn into big problems if left unchecked. We also offer a Safety and Savings membership plan, which gives you priority booking service, discounts, and an annual safety inspection of your home to make sure your home is protected year-round. We're proud to have been voted Best Electrician in Texarkana for the last 3 years by the Reader's Vault magazine. We have a 4.9 Google rating with over 270 5-star reviews because Texarkana trusts us to get the job done right. So give us a call today and experience the difference, because your home safety starts with us.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th, Chuck Zach, Double R Ricky Rushing. As we're coming at you live from H.E. Markham Park, where the Leopards are in control, 10-3 lead. They'll have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming to the plate.
Yeah, Leopards trying to grab a hold, like you said, of the district championship right here, or the lead of it anyways. And they're certain their dominance a little bit now. Lions started off pretty good, ran out of gas, and that's kind of the tale of the tape of some young teams.
You know, this LE team comes in here with a record 14-5-1. You start looking at those losses, and you're like, man, they played some pretty good teams. I mean, they lost the season opener to Hunter Rose and PG, who throws what, a perfect game.
A perfect game.
You lose at Melissa, which is a powerhouse. You lose to Hallsville, which at 5A in Texas High's district is a powerhouse. You lose to Pleasant Grove again, and then there's that game with Lindale, which, you know, you kind of shake your head a little bit at Lindale and how you lost that one, but they have not lost to, slouches. They've been pretty good opponents that they've been lined up against. And they're starting things out. Johnston, the pitcher, facing Takina Rivers.
Yeah, Zach's usually going to schedule some, some pretty tough games in there.
Rivers in his 4th at-bat of the night. He's been hit by a pitch, reached on an error, and singled.
Might have the hardest hit ball of the night.
I think so. Got under that one, and this is going to curl foul. First baseman camps under it, and there's the first out of inning number 6. Ty Hawkins coming to the plate. Single, ground out, and reached on an error.
Yeah, going around the district, I think that ball might be just a foul ball on about any other field in the district. But
not here.
Not here, the Coliseum.
No. You know, it's great if you're a pitcher.
This park was built by Rick Fowler for Pitcher's Park.
That's right.
I know Rick. Here recently, we've brought the fences in a little bit too. It used to be 335, 385, and we had a little rebuild about 4 or 5 years ago. We brought the fences in just a hair.
Swing and a miss by Hawkins for strike one. You know, they had the coaches introduced from that 2006 team as Hawkins falls in the hole 0-2. I hate we didn't see Paul Phillips here today.
I know. Paul Phillips was one of my all-time mentors.
Had a birthday here last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Paul
Phillips is he's been in some state championship games now.
A few?
A few. When he wasn't here, he was with PG.
And Hooks.
I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. The year before that. The year before us.
If he was coaching pitching, you were probably going to go to state.
Yeah.
Here's the 1-2. This one fouled out of play.
I'll never forget me and him when we won state. Me and him went down the pile together, and his Oakley snapped in half.
Oh, no.
Yep. But he didn't care.
He shouldn't have been wearing Oakleys in the dog pile. You should know better.
Yeah.
Act like you've been there.
Yeah.
You put those Oakleys on the bench before you run out there. 1-2 the count now to Hawkins. One out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. But, yeah, he did amazing. I think 8 years in a row, I think his teams went to state.
I think so, between Hooks, Liberty-Eylau, and then he went to Pleasant Grove after that.
Or maybe 9 in a row.
He got on that.
PG had that 6-year run.
Yeah, he got on that run.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's been around for Coach Phillips. He's been around. You know, Phillips used to get on that mound. He's a good ball player, too. He played with Daddy Fowler.
Yeah. There's a swing and a miss as Hawkins goes down for the first half. And, of course, Paul Phillips' son, John, heck of a ball player. He's coaching Louisiana.
Yeah.
Louisiana?
He's been all through the ranks right there, the college ranks. Is he?
Or he may be down in East Texas.
He just moved. I can't remember. We'll have to fact check that one. But I know he just moved around and got a new job. And he's a college baseball coach.
Yep. Ethan Berry up now. Berry looks at a pitch outside. He has walked twice and grounded out. Pitch up. 2 balls, no strikes. Every Leopard's been on base save Huntley Fisher. He's going to get maybe back around for another shot here in this inning.
Yeah, you wouldn't probably think that. You know, Huntley's having a pretty good season, but that's baseball.
Yeah. It humbles you in a day.
Yes.
High ball 3.
Ethan Berry's having a pretty productive day at the plate.
Yeah. 2 walks, 2 RBIs, run scored.
Call that production.
Yep.
Hey, see it again.
Number 8 hole, you take that. That's a strike, taking the 3-0 all the way. We already learned that lesson about the green light on 3-0.
Yeah. Fowler's probably not handing them out
No,
more tonight.
I wouldn't think so. You're going to have to wait till you see a strike. Here's the 3-1. That's ball 4, so another walk for Ethan Berry, his 3rd of the day. And Tyson Blaylock's spot's coming up, but that's going to be Ty Larry, it looks like, it's got a bat.
Ty Morris Larry. Ty Morris Larry is one of the leaders on this team. Great kid, and I'm glad to see him getting that bat right here. He swings a pretty good bat. He's a little bit of a force to reckon with.
Yeah. He's hitting 300. He hasn't hit an extra base hit yet, but he has got a very pretty swing when he's locked in.
He swings a heavy bat. The ball sounds a little different coming off Larry's bat.
Watches ball 1 come in low. Johnston, who started pretty strong when he came in relief after the 3rd, struck out the first 2 men he faced, then gave up a run, gave up 2 more in the 5th. He's working his 3rd inning worth of work with 2 outs.
Tom Morris had a pretty good year in football. Scored a touchdown right there, and like I said, this is one of the players, just player favorite right here. I can see this kid get in.
Barry off and running. Here comes the throw from Meadows. It's way off the mark, and Barry's going to pick up the steal. That's his 4th of the season.
I don't know if he called that a strike or not, Chuck. I think it
looked like it was inside.
Was it a little up? Okay.
Yeah. Leopards have picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steals, I believe, tonight. They came in today with 68 stolen bases.
I have to get a number, Chuck, see how many stolen bases we had last year and see if we were getting more. Leopards are going to steal some bases.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-1. I think they stole more last year.
I feel like
we ran an awful lot last year. We didn't have that home run power you got now.
Well, and we may have been a little faster last year, as hard as it sounds to some. I think we were.
I think we gave up a little bit of speed for more power.
Yes.
Larry takes a timeout with Barry at second base. 2-1 the count, 2 outs. Bottom of inning number 6. Top of the order, Cade McLeod with a bat. If Larry can keep this inning going. Up for ball 3.
Yeah, just a little high. Wishing for strikes at the moment. You can't wish for them.
I'm wishing for hot dogs.
Yeah. I wonder if that dollar's still on in there. Maybe they'll save us some. Jeff Wright, superintendent in there working the hot dog machine.
You wave a 5. I bet they'll save a bunch of them.
Yeah, they will.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball, shortstop. Lefty's going to have a chance here. Ridge England's throw on the money. That'll end it. Inning over. No runs for the Leopards, no hits. 1 man left on. Top of the 7th coming up when we return. New Boston will have the top of the order coming to the plate. We take a quick break. We're coming right back here on Texarkana Game Day.
Texarkana, when it comes to electricity, you do not want to strike out. That's why I trust the pros at Livewire Electrical Services. These guys are the real MVP, voted Electricians of the Year 3 years in a row. Now that's a home run, baby. Need to upgrade your lighting to LED, diagnose a breaker that won't stop tripping, or add a portable generator connection? Livewire has you covered. Power problems? Call Livewire Electrical Services today. I know I do, because with these guys, you're always safe at home.
Craving fajitas but short on time? That's not a problem. Just give us a call and place your order, and we will have them ready for you with no lines or waiting. With same ingredients and the same freshness every day. If life moves fast, so do we. No time to waste. Satisfy your cravings today.
We are back, top of the 7th. 75 degrees. Boy, it's turned into a beautiful.
Can't ask for a better night.
March day. Is tomorrow first day of spring?
You know, I don't know, Chuck.
March
Did the
21st?
groundhog seen a shadow? That was a couple weeks ago.
That was, like February 2nd.
Yeah.
I think we're on first day of spring.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I might have to go fishing tomorrow then.
87 degrees. It'll be perfect.
Yep, I'll be there.
All right, so
This is after the game.
Is it true if the cows are laying down, fishing, no fishing?
No fishing, and the
No
same thing
fishing.
for deer.
Okay.
And the I can't think of the tree has bloomed.
Oh, I don't know.
The dogwoods have bloomed.
Dogwoods, okay.
The crappie are shallow. We're eating.
All right, but if the cows are laying down tomorrow morning, just go ahead, turn around, go back home.
Go back to sleep.
All right.
But, bad day fishing is better than anything.
That's true. First pitch from Ty Hawkins, called strike to Ridge England.
There was no skeeters on that ball, as Rick Fowler would say. That
England,
ball was moving.
2 singles, reached on there by catcher on a 3rd strike. That one got some poof out of the glove. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ty Hawkins is catching the ball on the rubber and ready to throw.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
I love it.
Yeah, don't stand there and look at it. Just get it and go. Leopards have been notoriously fast over the last 5-6 years.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of walking on that grass. You'll see that. It's a major sign. If you see that pitcher walking on that grass down there, he's struggling. You got to get him back up there and get him working. Plus that mountain we got up there.
2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, it's legal.
It's legal. Oh, it's 10 inches.
Inside, 3-1. Both Cal and WT were fast workers. Maddox, pretty fast worker. Gunnar Keith, fast worker. That's kind of the thing. Get it and throw it.
Yeah, you got two big league guys over there in Fowler and Stilson. So they know that if you're throwing one pitch every 12 seconds, you're not throwing a whole lot of strikes. We look for like 6 to 8 seconds.
No, he didn't throw a whole lot on that at bat. Four balls out of the 5 pitches, and down to first for yet another time, Ridge England. Been on base all 4 times tonight.
Yeah, he may come up in the all-district meeting.
Lefty shortstop. If that doesn't get you in, I don't know what does. Just playing shortstop and being a left-hander doing it. But he bats from the right side.
Does he really?
What the heck? Weird.
He's the opposite, yeah.
Here's Johnston now. Ryland has been hit by a pitch, hit into a double play, and flew out. So he's 0 for 2. And he's in the hole now. No balls, 2 strikes.
If he gets it close right here, we might get us a ground ball, Chuck.
Bounces that
Pretty good 0-2 pitch right there.
Yeah.
Yep, we're going to try to nibble right here. Just to get something just off the plate, good enough to swing at and get us a ground ball.
See, he heard us talking about fishing. He's trying to see if he can get the batter fishing on that one.
Yeah, he wasn't fishing.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, that's a nice pitch. Tough one to lay off of. 2-2 the count now. Good eye by Ryland Johnston.
A little action count right here. We should see something going on here in the next 2 pitches.
Again, just missed wide.
Looks like Kay McLeod's just, holding ball a little longer, trying to get that call. Trying to catch the outside of that ball and steal one there.
I'm desperately trying to convince you that this is a strike. Here's the 3-2. This one is a strike. Popped up. It's going to be Huntley Fisher that'll call for it. He'll make the grab. Middle of the infield for out number 1 here in the 7th.
All right, so the way the state championship ended in 2006 was a double play ball into the game, so we may see it right here.
Yeah, Case Blackstone up now. Blackstone's hit into a 4-6-3 double play, been hit by a pitch, and popped out to short.
How about a double play in the game?
I would take that.
All these 06 Leopards, that's how we ended it.
I would take that. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch.
Well, he was looking to go yard on that as he yanked his head out. 0-1 the count.
The ball was on the black, down and away, and moving away from his bat. It's a good pitch.
Hard to run on Hawkins, staring down England. Swing and a miss again, rode it up a little bit. 0-2 the count now. All right, if you're Blackstone, what's coming? Down and away, up and in, where's he coming with it?
Yeah, we give up some 0-2 hits right here, so we want to make sure he just barely gets it off the plate.
He missed
Does a
low.
good job right there
Yep.
by Kay keeping that ball in front. All right, 1-2, got a little action right here. This ball gets close. We may see it gives a swing.
Here's the 1-2, swing and a miss for the second out of the inning.
4 strikeouts for him tonight?
It is.
4 strikeouts in
Five
inning
batters,
and
6
2/3
batters.
of work?
6 batters, strikeout 4. Actually 3, third strikeout.
Third strikeout.
There's Eli Walker. Walker with a single in the first, a ground out in the third, and a single in the 5th. Well, that's a good-looking pitch. Outside corner. You don't really want to let the big man extend his arms, but 0-1 the count.
That ball's moving away.
Mm-hmm. Ground ball off the end of the bat. That's to Fisher. He'll take it to first. Ball game over. Leopards with a 10-3 win over New Boston. Liberty-Eylau improves to 4-0 in district. They now have at least a 2-game lead over the Lions, the Rabbits, the Hornets. They'll see the Dragons of Redwater on Tuesday there. LE now 15-5-1 on a 4-game winning streak. Lions' 3-game winning streak comes to an end. They're now 3-2 in district, and they are 6-9 on the season. Maddox Moore gets the win. He's 3-3 on the season now. Loss is going to go to starting pitcher Brady Majors. And with the bat, not really any superstar nights for the Leopards tonight. Zyvan Banks, though, on base 4 times, got 3 runs today and an RBI, and Tyson Blaylock, Ethan Berry at 2 Berry at 2 RBIs. Blaylock with a double today.
Yeah, a little bit of the bottom of the lineup showing up tonight.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, that's going to wrap things up for us.
Man, I appreciate you guys having me on, and then for game day having us on, and getting these kids the recognition they deserve. So I appreciate you guys letting me be a part of this.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm sure Will Middlebrooks thanks us for
how cool was that?
Letting us come on with him, or letting him come on with us.
Yeah, right. I know. How cool was that?
We're done. Guys, take it easy. Have a great weekend. If you can come back out here tomorrow, tomorrow's a red-white alumni game. That starts at noon right here at H.E. Markham Park. Otherwise, we're in Redwater, or at least I'm in Redwater on Tuesday. You guys probably aren't, but I am, as Leopards will take on the Dragons in district game number 5 Tuesday night. That's it. We're done for the evening. For Zach Doty, Ricky Rushing, Will Middlebrooks, and our host of camera, folks, I'm Chuck Zach. You guys take care. Have a great night, and so long, everybody.
Thanks, Chuck.